Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Dedicated Persecution Space, where you're not going to cancel me. I'll cancel you. I'll cancel your mother. Alright, that was a little aggressive. Maybe not. I mean, I'm just going to get canceled anyway. It's fine. Okay. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to DPS. Tonight, your hosts are going to be Dylan, John, Greg, and then we got, well, technically 3 co-hosts with us tonight. We've got Jer Bear, a.k.a. Blackbird. We've got Zach, a.k.a. the man of many names. This time he's Impregnator 5000 still. And then somewhere in the distance, we have his awesome wife, Tater Chip. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up? She probably needs to be pulled in. I forgot. She can't jump right in.
Are we sure?
Oh, I thought she was sharing the microphone with you.
I didn't know what she was going to do.
Well, I was expecting you to come back there. I didn't know it had started. I was fixing to message them and be like, fellas, what's taking so long? Taking so long, fellas.
Hi, Tatum.
Hey, guys.
Tater.
Come to the couch. It's comfortable back there.
Okay, give me a minute.
Tater,
I'm
jump
taking
in
the phone.
jump in one of the
I'm
chats
taking
and
it
I'll
from
pull
him.
you in.
Huh?
Jump in one of the other chats and I can pull you in too.
Oh, he's coming over here. We're good.
Okay.
Well, that sucks for you, doesn't it, Zach?
So anyways, while they're getting this ad set up, so hobbies. Welcome to DPS, the nerdy podcast where a bunch of friends just sit around, talk nerdy stuff and video games and card games and tabletop games and all that fun stuff. And before we really get into things, just I want to give a quick update. I know I posted it in the chat, but we had Carlos from Immortals Incorporated, the game store here in the Cleveland, Ohio area, and he messaged me about a week ago. Said just saying, hey, I have something for you guys at DPS, and lo and behold, he gave me the book we talked about, the French Dungeons and Dragons book.
Really pretty.
Sort of.
I like that cover.
It's beautiful. It's very nicely done, artwork wise. I have no words. This book is batshit crazy. Like, not. He was like, "Oh yeah, let me know." He basically told me he gave up trying to read the rules on this thing, and he was like, "If you guys figure it out and play a game, like let me know. I'll jump on and play a game with you." And I went, "I don't know about that. I don't think we're ever going to be able to figure this out because
We can't get time to play the games that we want to play.
well, we can, but like there's I gotta find it. But somewhere in this book, it basically says like in the beginning, like, oh, that we tried to transcribe this from French. However, we couldn't really understand most of it, so we just made up rules as we went along. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's the basic rules of this book. So, I mean, it is just insane. Like, there's like they talk about like, I mean, there's all sorts of weird pictures in here too. So I don't even know how to begin with that. But they talk about like what you should do with death, and there's dream states, and there's dream time, and there's fighting, and like you can talk about astrology and all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to figure this one out. But I am. Yeah, it is. It's a thick boy too.
Same.
So. If anybody,
Did you just say same?
Yep.
So if anybody wants to read this, I will send it. I'll send it to them. They can try and figure this out because I don't know if I can.
Triple D can.
Yeah.
I'm just obsessed with the cover. Like, I am obsessed with it.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me see. Hang on. There is all sorts of interesting artwork, like the anatomy of a character. And this is the picture that goes with it. I don't know why. It's just, I guess they decided Leonardo da Vinci wasn't good enough, so why not this? But there's all sorts of pictures just like this all over the book.
Is that
Now,
a backpack?
hold on a second.
What's that?
Like, you guys go ahead. I was
No,
just going to ask
oh,
them about her.
I was just asking if that was a backpack on the diagram.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. That's what that is.
Sure.
It's long hair.
Is that
To me, it looks like there's something sticking out of her crack.
It's
That's
just how
it.
they drew it. It's a shadow. It's just a weirdly placed shadow. Because, I thought the same thing. Like, what the fuck is sticking out of her butt crack? But yeah, there's all sorts of weird drawings in here. Like a couple of the dudes in here look like the Three Stooges for some weird reason. It's insane. And somebody went through. He must have bought a used copy because there's parts of this that are highlighted, but it's not. It's like highlighted at weird points. Like they stop mid sentence. It's almost like they just took like the first part, like this one. Somebody highlighted the amount of time, like how much time is in hours, and all they highlighted was each of these intervals or hours, and that's it. That's all they highlighted. Why don't you highlight the rest of the sentence? It clearly says each of these intervals or hours are 120 minutes long. Just finish it. Just finish the highlight. I don't get it. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna send it to Rich. I think I'm gonna let Rich take a look at it and read it and let him have fun with it. But anyways, what's up? What's up with you guys?
Well,
Getting ready
same
for
old.
my long ass flight tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, very, very well, dude. I got to be at the airport, so I'm probably just gonna pull an all nighter tomorrow, most likely.
Oh, okay. I see. What you're saying. All right. I was like, wait, you're leaving tomorrow? We're all getting there on Thursday.
No, I'm flying out Thursday at 7. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be up at like 3-4, which is probably why I'm just gonna pull an all nighter. Times.
Have you packed yet?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
I've got a tomorrow job.
I've taken socks out. That's about as far as I've gotten so far.
Future Bird's problem.
Fine.
Packing
I'm
the
a guy.
worst.
It's a few days.
I do not need to pack.
Worst.
Do not need to pack because I successfully convinced everybody to come to me.
With much twisting of the arm.
I know. It's so hard to get everybody. Everybody was just like, "Oh, yeah, that actually sounds cool. Let's do that."
Yeah.
So something I was like,
come hang out
something
with
I was
me?
like 80. I was like 80-20. Like, oh, if anybody wants to come see Wu-Tang's last show in Philly, and everybody was like, "Wait, what? Yeah, let's do that."
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Not excited for the flight, but super stoked for the week.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we need to figure.
Bird, are you coming to the Texas trip?
No.
Why not?
And the only reason I'm not, because I'm fucking flying across the country tomorrow, and I'm going out to Charlotte in October.
So just add an extra chip. Just keep on flying places.
I mean, you are named
No.
Bird, so you should just be flying.
I could be a flightless bird. You never know.
I
I've been on a plane.
I'm gonna call you chicken.
The last time I was on a plane
chicken.
was get to change. Like it's gonna be any worse than upside down pineapple fucker or whatever it is right now.
And name change. Okay.
No, dude, I haven't flown in. It's been a minute.
So I guess your arms are gonna be tired, huh?
Flightless bird.
I'm
I'm gonna let the Airbus go ahead and take my ass out there. Hopefully, it makes it there in one piece.
The Airbus, the dreaded Airbus.
No, it's Southwest. I have no idea. It's probably going to be one of those
Okay.
Boeings that constantly break.
Well, at least it's not. They're not one of the airlines whose ship constantly breaks, so that's fortunate. And you don't
Fingers
sit in the horrendously uncomfortable Spirit chairs for a cross country flight because those are fucking torture devices.
I didn't even see where my layover.
You probably
I think
should.
coming back is Chicago.
Chicago.
O'Hare or Midway?
Let's see.
It's usually O'Hare, but I've never been to Midway, but O'Hare rules. Great airport.
Doesn't say on this, but I'm flying out. I've got a layover in Denver on my way out.
Solid.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
It would be cool if they sold weed at the airport.
Oh, that'd be great.
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me at this point. Yeah, it's pretty dope that we're all getting there within an hour of each other. Because I think me and Fluffy are like at 6:30, and then Greg, you're 5:30, right?
Yeah, I get it at 5:20. So I'm gonna hang out at the airport for a little bit and
Solid.
just relax.
We're gonna find you 3 sheets to the wind in an airport
I
bar.
was gonna say doing 10 shots in a row at Chickies and Pete's.
Oh
Give me all your crap.
not
fries.
Chickies and Pete's. Fuck those guys. But yes, I will.
Well, the airport one is not the same as the one that stole your money in
It's
in
all of
Egg
them.
Harbor Township.
It's they know what they did as a company. Also, they stole from their
pretty sure-
employees. So
No, that guy's in jail, I think.
Mike or whatever his name was.
The one like the franchisee, I think, from that one.
It wasn't.
think
Was it a
they're all
franchisee?
franchised.
I thought it was like a big Muckety Muck that was doing that. I don't remember. It's been a couple years.
I'm gonna look it up and see if I can figure out what.
Okay. For those who don't know, Chickies and Pete's is a regional chain.
Sports bar
place.
chain, like small chain.
Yeah. Really, their claim to
super
fame.
popular though.
Yeah. Their claim to fame is crinkle fries that they sprinkle with Old Bay seasoning, and then they come with like melted American cheese. And
Shit is just
it's addictive. But
yeah.
there was one of the I thought it was multiple, but definitely one of the locations. They had one of the managers, or I thought it was a district manager or something like that, had a tax called Mike's tax, and he was basically stealing
Pete's tax.
Pete's tax, that's it. And it was basically stealing money and paying himself under the table in a weird way.
It was basically like tipping out like barbacks or bartenders as a server, except you're tipping out your manager.
Mm-hmm. Super illegal.
Yeah, super illegal.
Yikes.
They got sued. They had to pay $8.5 million.
Yeah. So
A lot of fries.
3 years of compliance monitoring after.
but
Okay, so
I mean, if we
nobody's
do,
in jail, but it did cost them a lot of money.
oh yeah, I thought it was like millions of dollars that they owed
Yeah.
employees.
Yeah, it was 6.8 went back to the employees, and the rest was like a fine.
Mm. Well, if we do end up at the Phillies game, we'll stop and get some crab fries.
There's a Chickies Eats thing at the Spruce Street Harbor Park.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a standalone like crab fries, basically.
Okay.
That's all I think they just have that in sandwiches.
Cool.
They might not be one of the places that's open during the day though. So if we're planning on
Spruce Street?
we'll figure out our
Yeah.
game plan during the day.
Yeah.
'Cause it's supposed to rain on Friday. It's like 50-50 for rain on Friday.
Well, I figured. I mean, Spruce Street would be fun at night, depending on what we're doing.
Well, yeah,
But-
so that would have to be like a Saturday activity instead of because Friday we're gonna be busy.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. We shouldn't just keep talking about that and leaving the other guys here in the dust.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dylan was in Florida, America's wiener.
I was in Florida. Yeah.
America's shitty
Wonderful.
flaccid wiener.
I went to Jacksonville, Florida for 2 days of training for Mercedes on a 10-year-old course. I needed it for my master certification. They sent me.
Nice.
It was literally like maybe one full day. It was like 2 half days. I got it at 2 p.m. yesterday. I got it at noon today. So it was tore apart a transmission, put it back together. All right, see you later. Have a good one. So it was 12 hours of driving. Sorry, 13 hours of driving just for that. So I was like, I could have done that in my garage. Like, showing you pictures.
That sounds like team
Could
building.
have done this
right
on. This could have been a FaceTime. This could have been a FaceTime call.
This could have been a FaceTime class. Yeah, basically.
This could have been an email. You could have just done this over
Yeah.
email. Send pictures.
I mean, work pays for the hotel. They pay for food, gas, travel, all that stuff. So, like, not losing out on anything, but just time in a car driving. So, but it was all right.
That's cool.
There's not much else to say about it. That's
Yeah.
why I stopped. I mean,
Not much-
it was
not
boring,
much-
it was boring
not
as
much-
fuck. Yeah.
Not much else to say about Florida.
Yeah. Fuck Florida. Sorry.
I
anyone
mean, he
listening.
did have his trusty laptop with him though, so
You
I
did.
did. I brought my gaming laptop, but like I would come home and just like take a 2-hour nap most of the days and kind of fiddle fart around the hotel room. And once people got on, I would play. I tried to play Dark Tide on the thing, and it worked sorta. There's like a 15-inch screen that I had plastered up to my face, trying to see everything in the dark on that fucking game.
was that what all the hip firing was about?
Yeah, that's why I started a veteran in the game, because I was like, I'm just gonna hit fire everything that's coming up to me and then dodge. That's all I did. I just left clicked and then like space.
Should have named him Mr. Magoo. Can't see shit.
His name's Chudum.
Shoot him.
Yeah, CHOOTEM. Chudum.
Is his last
He
name?
didn't put it on. Yeah, his last name's Boss. Shoot him, Boss.
Chudum, boss. Dang, I should have put that now that I think about it. Oh well.
Next character. Next guy. You're great.
Mm-hmm.
BAWS. Balls.
Boss.
Well, since you're talking about game laptops, I was going to say, do you want to do questions? But why don't we start with games first? Because I feel like the questions we can get a little overboard. So, Dylan, you want to talk about?
Are you sure? You're talking about the same guys? Talking about the same guys?
Yeah, maybe. Dylan, you want to talk about the game you've been playing a little bit?
I've been playing a couple of games. Which one are you talking about?
Mecha Battle Mecha.
Oh, Mecha Break. Yeah, I'm actually playing it right now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Mecha Break is like a super like Korean game. It is basically aerial battles with Gundams that you can completely customize and do paint jobs and different weapons. Completely change. Like, there's so many different frames too. Like, basically, like your classes. Like, you have like a tank, you have a striker, you have like support that can heal the other mechs and stuff. And
So it's Lancer, like Lancer the video game.
it kind of is like Lancer the video game. I'm not gonna lie, and it's free to play. It is insanely
That sounds awesome.
It's like insanely battle passy, a bunch of crazy shit going on all over the place in the menus.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, there's microtransactions. There's all this shit, dude. And I was like, I'll try it out because it's free. Honestly, the game mechanics are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And I have sat in that like Gundam customization screen like for like an hour at least, just doing paint jobs on different things, changing out the pieces here and there. So it's cool. It's got a story. I'm just now getting into the story. It's all right. I'm trying to follow along with like why everything's happening, but there's just so much going on. It's easy to just kind of skip through it and just, but fast paced laser battles. You have like the power tridents like in Gundam and like the swords and stuff like that too. So I mean, they have parry systems. They have like hot swaps from melee to your ranged combat. Like I'm literally doing trials right now, trying to figure out the intricacies of the game, and there's a lot. There's a lot in here.
What's that game that was made by? I think it was by Capcom. It was like the same thing. Bird, you played it with the mechs that you can customize.
Armored Core.
Yeah, Armored Core.
Oh yeah.
Armored Core.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I think I played like a couple Armored Cores back in the day. I never got.
It honestly kind of reminds me of like Mech Warrior. It's like Mech Warrior meets Gundam. If you guys ever played that back in the day?
No.
Mech Warrior. So between Mech Warrior and like Armored Core, I would imagine, just because I was kind of looking at it, the game that Bell's talking about right now, it looks a whole lot more Armored Core-y. Mech Warrior is like super slow, super slow.
Yeah,
Where like Armored Core is really, really fast, really quick.
This one's like that on crack. It's super fast. I'm hitting shift and spacebar like it's nobody's fucking dodging
Yeah,
shit.
those games are fun.
It's an ADHD
fancy.
paradise.
Any game with that kind of customization is always a good time.
Yeah. You can just sit in there and like you could just have this game. It's free to play. Like I said, you can download it and just build a Gundam if you want to and never play the fucking game.
So it looks like, just looking it up, it's Xbox and PC exclusive right now with a PlayStation version planned at some point.
I thought.
Oh, you got Helldivered.
Oh, you got Helldivered. That's now
You're
a
not
term.
wrong.
I like that.
You're not wrong.
I like
You
that.
just got Helldivered.
Speaking of which,
August
next month.
Is it really next?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's coming up
August
quick.
26th, I think. Yeah.
The 26th. Yeah, I think it's the 26th. Only $40. Too
get
cheap.
Private Zach in there.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna win my
I
dude
think
private dancer.
Helldivers launched at $40, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I
worth
think
it
for
for sure.
I think like the ultimate edition. I want to say. I think the base. I want to say it was like it wasn't expensive at all. And yeah, like John said,
Yeah.
worth every fucking penny.
Yeah, I know I paid $40 for it, and I did not feel. And even though I haven't been with it like a lot of folks do, I do have fun playing it. But it sucks playing with randos, in my experience. Which that is a pretty common
I've
theme
never
in
tried
video
it.
games in general. Yeah, that's
Actually,
that's
no, I take
smart.
that back. There was one game I jumped in with Moose and somebody else, and there was a random in there. Immediately shot me and took my shit, so I spent the rest of the time waiting for the drop ship, shooting him with my grenade pistol. It was quite fun.
You sure it wasn't Moose
Only
who
time
shot
I've
you?
ever played
That's
it.
a very
No, I'm
Moose thing to do.
positive. I am positive, dude. I was looking out for it. No, it was the rando.
There's two things that Moose loves to do in that game. One is drop a pod right on top of you, or drop you in the middle of on top of a giant bug so you die, or drop you into a minefield, or he quote unquote accidentally shoots you.
Yeah,
That
or
was
he
right,
just
that was the game we were playing with the
he
minefield.
napalms you.
Mm-hmm.
He was making Greg run through minefields. First time I ever played with Moose was Root of Nightmares, and I got shoulder charged off of the edge within
Oh yeah,
10 minutes, I think.
It's a rite of
Yeah.
passage. That's a rite of passage.
He did-
yeah.
he did
That's
me
a
once.
classic Moose move.
he shoulder charged me into a pillar during the
King's Fall.
King's Fall, yeah, and killed me, like during the boss fight. I can't remember his name now. It's been so long.
Oryx.
Oryx, yeah, during the Oryx boss fight, he shoulder charged me into the pillar that I was watching and killed me, and I was like, Moose, no.
We had just started that run too.
That's
which
so
was-
Yeah,
funny.
he like killed me immediately, and I was like, "That's a res down, Moose. Why?"
I feel like he started the boss fight by shoulder charging somebody once in
Yeah.
that same raid.
Sounds extremely like a
Sounds like it
thing
would
that he
check out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever did a raid with him was Garden of Salvation, and he shoulder charged me straight off a fucking cliff.
I'm pretty sure he shoulder charged me off of King's Fall, but I think it was the fucking wall run part, if I remember
The dick
correctly.
wall. The dick wall.
Yeah, the dick wall.
Wall of dicks.
Forgot about the dick wall.
Yeah, that was every time.
Everybody wants to forget about the dick wall.
Dude, that was like, not that I want to waste my breath on Destiny. No offense to anybody who still plays that garbage heap, but some
about-
people just could not do that shit. Like the platforming, like there were people that just like could not.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
remember
I'm extremely
Or the team
familiar
ship
with people
section.
that cannot platform in that game.
because it's you.
No, no. There's my
Don't
one.
let him talk to you
So-
that way.
My I just ignore the sass. My like OG Destiny clan, we've had somebody in our clan that did the Leviathan when it first dropped, and this person just couldn't do anything. Could not do anything. Like literally, the reason that you get white boss like constantly dying in the jumping puzzles, like just we still talk about it all the time because it was just so bad. I think
Who
there was
was it?
somebody in it's the one dude, Chris's ex-girlfriend, what's her face?
Yeah.
The catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah, not great. But then there was somebody in the clan with us when I first came back to Destiny a couple years ago. Before we made it to GDC. It was somebody, I don't know, but I remember somebody dragged me through Shattered Throne because I had never done it somehow. There was somebody showing me how to helping me get Wish Ender, and yeah, just
that dungeon actually, you had to like know where you're going, and that sucked.
Oh, yeah.
too.
yeah,
Wasn't linear.
it's a very confusing place. It's also, fun fact, the only dungeon I ever soloed.
Ta-da!
That's not too bad.
Actually,
It's not too bad.
I had it flawless up until I got killed by the boss once, like right away.
Oh, that's fun.
I did not remember what the
Yeah.
mechanic was.
That boss
And then he
is
never
one
played
of the
again.
easiest ones. There's like a spot you can hide like around the back by the crystals. I think is how I
Mhm.
did it. But that's like one of the easier bosses to solo because if you do it right, you can just burn them right down. So if you get to that, the
I
ogre is
did.
really the boss.
I did burn the boss in one phase by myself,
Ah.
which made me feel like a boss. But
The ogre is the
And
really
it-
hard encounter in that one. Yeah,
yeah, the first one.
fuck that guy.
Look at us talking
Ah.
Destiny.
Well,
I
I was,
know.
I
Who
was,
would've
I
thought?
was thinking about it recently because I'm like sad about it because I like want to buy the new expansion, but I'm just not going to, and I feel like I should want it and I should want to go back, and I just don't at all.
I saw the prices for that today. No thanks.
That is a toxic relationship I am
Yeah.
super stoked to be out of.
They're like, oh baby, nobody's like you, but that sword cuts both ways, my friend.
But we had such good times together. Don't leave me. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
look,
did.
had.
But also,
Keyword is had past
Yeah.
tense.
Yeah.
but
We done.
also,
We're done here.
So like, all right, I pulled it up real quick because
I also dated fun girls that I never wanted to marry, and here we are.
so looking at the tier list of how, like the pricing for this game first of all, I thought, and I've been so out of the loop, I thought they were making everything free from now on because they fucked up so bad in the last one, but maybe I'm misremembering that. But if you buy the
Nothing is
standard
free.
edition, which is what's the price? $40. You get the campaign, some pre-order exclusive items, and the active reward pass. If you buy the full year, which is $80, you get the current campaign. Yikes. Okay. The current campaign, you get the second campaign that comes out, I don't know when. And then you get the reward pass, and then 3 times rewards passes. I don't know what that means. I feel like that's just saying like we're giving you like 3 little bonus items, and then if you pay
They always were kind of
$100,
shit with their monetization. They always
Yeah.
were.
yeah, and then the ultimate one, which you pay another $20 for, so like $100, you get all the previous things, and then you get a Legends bundle. I don't know what that is. A exotic sniper rifle, exotic emote, exotic catalyst, an ornament, and a sparrow. Why am I going to pay the extra $20 for that? That's just dumb.
I think the exotic they're bringing back is No Land Beyond, if you remember that one.
That's what it
Primary
is.
Sniper.
Yep.
And then I saw some Star Wars ornaments. I think it's like Vader for the Titan, Kylo Ren for the Warlock, and I'm trying to remember who it was, the Hunter. But yeah, they're I don't know.
Wait,
man.
wrong.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
have
It's just,
no inclination to go there.
I just,
Yeah.
With
yeah,
Fortnite now.
I've, I just don't have it in me. I just,
But honestly, Fortnite at this point is way more fun than Destiny is. It requires a lot less of a time commitment to have any fun.
I used to play that with my nephew some, but then he quit. But it was fun though because they would drag me way down, and I'd be like, "All right, boys, time for us to get a dub," and I'm gonna have like 18 kills. Let's go.
Oh, dude, Luke and I have played doubles. We've never finished lower than like 5th place, and we won our first, I think, 4 times. The first 4 times we played duos, like, and this was back when he was 5. Like he
Dude,
wins.
kids are savage at Fortnite.
Dude, he wins royales at 6 years old all the time, like multiple times a week. It's fucking right. Like, I hope you know that, like, you are probably making some like 25-year-old like dipshit like so angry right now. Like, if he knew that you were 6 years old, he would cry.
I mean, I hope he is. I hope he's making somebody cry. Hope get that Xbox.
Like, I don't want him to be
live
like, I
chat.
don't want him to be toxic. I just want the knowledge. I just want them to have that.
I want to be
got your
toxic.
fucking shit kicked in by. Just got your shit kicked in by 6 years.
You
I
gotta
mean,
teach him
that
how
is a life goal to make people cry. You've really succeeded in life if you've made someone cry.
When was the last time you made somebody cry, Tatum?
Oh, I make Zach cry.
I was gonna say we should ask Zach that question.
She doesn't make me cry. I cry because of her. It's 2 different things.
Okay.
What is the difference? I need to know the difference.
Shut up.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what? Nobody has asked me what games I've played yet. I've been playing games with Zach's feelings. Does that count?
Let me tell you, the only thing this hoe plays is occasionally Animal Crossing.
Did you just call it?
Yeah.
Did you just call it this hoe?
I call it. You're my hoe for show.
Hoe for show.
Like somebody's gonna be crying later.
She plays Animal Crossing. She loves Gang Beasts because like just the raw violence of it.
It's fun, especially when you're on the one with the train and you can go grab the vending machines and you can use those vending machines to hurt people.
Savage.
What other games are you playing on Zach? Tay?
I don't know. I just try to fuck with his mind as much as I can.
She's playing Pregnancy Hormones. Try to Predict Me. That's a fun one.
Guess what I'm craving today? Is that another one?
Not his food.
I'm sick. I feel better. I'm sick. I feel better. That's a classic.
He's been having sympathy symptoms too.
Yeah.
So
super fun. Those are so fun.
I have this metal taste in my mouth that comes and goes.
He had some nausea today. He was like, "Man, that nausea was bad. It only lasted 10 seconds." And I'm like, "You should try all day, every day, motherfucker."
I had the bitterest, most metallic taste in my mouth, and it was like, I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Where did that go?" And then it was just a wave of nausea right behind it, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus, it's terrible." Thankfully, it's left my nipples alone so far.
I like when you sound nauseated. You sound like a Street Fighter character that just got KO'd, like the.
Tiger uppercut. Anyway.
So hobbies. Although, how are you feeling, Tatum? We haven't talked to you in a while, and.
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm still getting waves of nausea, but they're not as bad as they were. I'm mostly just really, really, really tired all the time, and I have to pee a lot.
Mm,
I also get that.
But we are
that's diabetes. That's different.
No, I
Damn.
have diabetes.
The
Well, and
the diabetic triad: polyuria, polydipsia,
So we're
polyphagia.
doing some renovations to the house and adding on to it so that little Gus has more room when he gets here.
So,
We're just
have you,
closing in the carport.
have you decided on a middle name for Gus? Or are you just going to go with Gus Gus?
Gus,
Does
Gus.
it-
That's good.
He's August Darren. Darren
That's
is after my dad.
That's fun.
That's a strong name. That's a good name.
Built-in
Yeah.
nickname. AD is a strong nickname.
Mm-hmm.
He can
Yeah.
probably hear you right now. He's sitting like right on her knee, or yeah, the phone is right on her knee, so he can probably hear.
Like, the fuck's going on out there?
There's so
What's
many
up,
people.
little bro?
What's up, little dude?
Little dude.
I swear his first word is going to be a cuss word, though.
I hope he takes after his mother.
Oh,
Jesus
dude, my
Christ.
kids all swear like a lot.
Little Luke played Fortnite.
No, not like
No,
that. He'll slip like a damn it, and I'll be like, you can't say that. He's like, you say it, and I'm like, I know.
Mom says it all the time.
You can't say
Like, yeah,
that
I
in
also
public.
pay the fucking mortgage, dude. So
Yeah.
shut your
what's
mouth.
funny is with as much as I cuss, my son will not. Like, at least not in my presence.
That's hilarious.
Like, I haven't heard anything slip since he was like a little guy, like 2 or 3. Like, even when we went, we were at a concert and they were having everybody throw their middle fingers up in there. I'm like, go ahead, bro. And he's just looking at me, shaking his head. No. And I'm like, come on, man, participate.
Because it's a
He
trap.
just
It's a trap.
will not have it. Yeah, I don't know what it is because I curse quite a bit. It's just the way that I
You
speak.
do?
But to his credit, yeah, anybody that's game with me knows. But to his
That
credit, he
doesn't
does.
sound like
at least,
Jerry
like I
at
said,
all.
at least not around. He could be just as foul mouthed as I am away from me, and I would have no idea. He will not do it when he's around me, and I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, bud. But you know what? Props to you for doing you.
It's fine.
I
Dude,
hear
I
Jerry
still
say,
don't.
like,
I still
fucking
don't swear in
Darren
front
is
of my
a
mom.
dude. Oh no, I can't swear around my parents at all. Oh, that would be such a shit show.
I swear around mine because they swear right back. It's fun.
That's fun.
She called me on the
So-
phone and said something like crazy from a TV show the other day and had me on speaker trying to get my reaction. And I just said, what the fuck? Like right in front of all her family.
Well, let me tell him what it was. So I love the show Resident Alien, and I watch it with my mom all the time. And he said, you need to come through my back door and grab my little muffin. And so I called Zach and told him I wanted to sneak around his back door and grab his little muffin. And he said, what the fuck?
That was one of the times you made him cry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had a flashback.
That's my muffin.
Oh,
I had
man,
a
so
flashback
good.
to Bible camp. Bad news.
Your little muffin got touched a lot.
Oh, all right, chill, bro. Chill,
Chill,
bro.
bro.
He's going through. We can hear him going through PTSD right now.
He's crying again.
Sometimes you just got to release the feelings, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
Do you need a minute? Do you
Not
need a
wrong.
minute? It's okay. We can break for a minute if you need a minute to.
I'm good.
to
I'm good.
compose
I'm a
yourself.
quick.
You're-
I'm a quick crier. I'm a quick pooper.
If you need to
That's how
get
I
your
roll.
muffin in order, we understand.
Oh, dude, I could like. I understand being a quick crier. I cry at everything, like
It's true.
movies, books. If I get like touched in the feels, I will just start like fucking weeping. It is
I feel
outrageous.
you. I'm the same way.
You throw that Sarah McLachlan ASPCA commercial on, and I'm crying in second.
Oh yeah,
I remember the first
Yeah,
time I saw
got to the point where
John
I turned
cry.
that on.
the end of Toy Story 3, a fucking full ugly cry, like wailing, like terrible. I cannot hold it. Like ridiculous. Can't do it.
Do you guys remember that scene in Ocean's, I think it's 12, where Brad Pitt and George Clooney are watching Oprah and they're like getting all weepy eyed and everything? You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Anyways, there's a scene.
I do. That was like us
Yeah.
watching season 1 of MasterChef.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's you and me.
I knew it was
watching-
coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, that was you and me watching
Yeah,
When,
with the
look-
blind lady,
the blind lady wedding, and we were in the
and the
living room.
blind lady,
just
and then the single mom. The two
Yeah,
of them were like
yeah,
fucking
like,
waterworks.
Oh my God, this is so good. She's gonna win it all. She can't see.
know what gets me is The Fox and the Hound. And Land Before Time when Littlefoot's mom dies. I can't watch either
like
of those.
I have not watched Land Before Time in over 30 years for that reason. I will fucking sob.
I think they're making a new one. I thought I read that somewhere.
I'm gonna force Gus to
some
watch
things need to be left alone.
Develop his emotions. Force him to watch all the sad.
Go ahead, traumatize our son immediately.
Oh, your poor son.
I usually
all the therapy in the world.
See, I cry in the car, in my office, at work,
in the shower.
In the shower.
Yeah, the shower's the best place to cry.
The shower is the best place, to be honest with you.
Place. Especially like after a long shitty day at work, when you're just like letting all the anxiety and tension like leave your body via tears. Like, mwah.
I shut my door. Perfect. I shut my door in my office at work, and like people like I feel like they approach me like I'm like King Joffrey, like I'm gonna like fly off the handle, and I'm like, what did I do to these people? Because they're like, hey, Zach, and there's like this like gentle little knock, and I'm like, you could just come in. I'm not gonna be like butchering a cow in here or something, like for fuck's sake.
Yet.
Well, to be fair, you were talking about throwing explosives over the wall at the people having a conversation outside of your door today. Right. So there could be a certain look on your face, my man.
I do the resting bitch face. That's true. Real bad. I think it's less resting bitch face and more I'm real bad at hiding what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling. So people are like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Just another day."
Through gritted teeth.
Like that scene in Always Sunny when Dennis is walking and the guy's like, "Oh, hot one out there today." And he's like, "Yeah."
To be fair, our place of work really sucks.
To be fair.
So
they do suck.
We do know.
You should try to read like text messages from these people. It's like trying to read hieroglyphics. I'm like, do you speak English? Like what? And I'm not
English,
being
motherfucker. Do you?
I'm not being languageist because they do speak English, but it's just like there's like no punctuation. Everything's running together, and I'm like, I'm trying to decipher your meaning from this.
Periods, motherfucker. Use them.
They pretended they didn't.
Have you ever heard of an exclamation point? Use it, goddammit.
Or a fucking comma every now and then, like separate your sentences,
or even just like have
punctuation is your friend, especially in
even
the
just like
split
I had
up
a
your
text
thoughts.
from somebody. I had a Teams message from somebody the other day where I had to sit down and I was like, okay. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out what the hell she was trying to say because I had to like break the message up into different pieces and like rearrange it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, what in the world?
I just put I just put a GIF of the scene I'm talking about in the chat.
Where?
Oh, we popped it up.
Urine. That's the first thing.
Yeah, the Rodimus had put like a urine color chart in there. Yeah, it's
that should be way in the past.
It was, yeah.
That far in the past.
It was from the 8th of like a week or two ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to scroll up far.
Why did he put a urine chart in here?
I guess he just wants to make sure we stay hydrated.
I'm pretty sure that red color is not very dehydrated. That's like you have a
if that amber brown, you dying, buddy. I'm sorry.
You're in renal failure. I do love that episode of All of a Sudden, John.
It's a great one. They have a lot of great ones. Dude, did you watch the first episode of the new season, the second part of the Abbott crossover?
No, I gotta watch it.
If you're not watching it, if you're not watching it, it's like one of the funniest shows on TV. But the crossover, the second part of the crossover was Rule was so fucking funny.
I did see the line about there was a word I wanted to call her. She's fucking cunt.
Yeah, dude, watching Quentin Brunson call someone a fucking cunt.
I thought you were gonna call her a bitch.
I remember from like the first season of that show, like there was like Charlie had like a coach that had like molested some kids, but not him, and he was like wounded because he felt like he wasn't good enough. And I was like, oh, this show, I'm not sure I can watch this. This is too dark.
Oh, the first couple seasons are the first couple seasons
very
are dark,
problematic.
Yeah,
it's too close to home, doesn't it, Zach?
No, no.
But the most problematic episodes are some of the funnier ones, like the dumpster baby. Just give a
Yeah.
base.
Yeah.
We just want to get a base.
Hey, man.
The road to the top paved with hard knocks and orange assholes.
Oh,
Ain't
I
that the
remember-
truth?
I remember one where Frank was like playing Russian roulette with some dudes in the basement because he'd opened an illegal casino.
yeah,
like-
they were doing the deer hunter scene.
I was like,
Wow.
somebody came in and said, "This music sounds like," I'm not going to say the actual word, but this music sounds like whales Cosbying each other. And I was like,
Oh,
God. Oh man.
I gotta. All right, I'll add to my list of things to watch tomorrow. Is the new Always Sunny?
I remember him like coming out of a couch like all oiled up and naked.
Yes.
point, too. I'm like, I don't remember any context. I just remember that clip.
I honestly don't remember the context either. I just remember it's fucking funny. Oh my god, what an insane show. It's truly insane.
Yeah.
Into membrane.
Like they've all just had too much work done at this point, so like now they all just look like goblins. Like tight skinned goblins. It's really creepy looking.
Yeah.
Kind of matches the characters though.
Yeah, I mean it does. They're all super vain. Except for Charlie, and he's also the only one not getting tons of work done. So like he still looks the same, just aging. There's like an old Bill Burr bit about that. Like, don't you just want to like age like a person instead of looking like a 30-year-old lizard?
Looking at you, Joan Rivers.
It's a good thing my wife doesn't listen to the show. She gets a tiny bit of Botox in her forehead every once in a
There's a difference.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
like,
oh.
I don't know. I feel like there's a thin
while.
line.
Yeah,
there for
there's
that.
like from not wanting this line right in your head to like getting your whole shit
Yeah.
peeled back.
It doesn't look like in the cartoons where they
little
stick
bit
a
of
vacuum
Botox.
cleaner.
Fine.
Yeah,
It's not like they
it's
look
not
like.
fine. It's not fine for my bank account, but you know,
Yeah.
maybe
If I
once
ever
maybe
get
kids.
plastic surgery, it'll be because I have like full blown psychosis now, and I'll be like, "Hey doc, I want you to make my nose into a bat nose so I can terrify my enemies."
If that happens, Zach, you are going into a hospital permanently.
Bitch, I am the hospital. I'll eat the walls.
He knows where all the secret compartments are. He can just escape. He's fine. He's planned it out. It's gonna be like One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh my
God. Speaking of psychosis, though, I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk, and I feel like I'm going batshit crazy playing that game. I love it. The music is okay, but it's moving too fast for me, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older compared to how I used to play the game.
Yeah,
And
it is
it's
that.
like
It's like that's the problem. I have the
I
same
feel like
problem.
I'm twitching. Yeah, I feel like I'm twitching
Mhm.
most of the time.
I feel like I'm my hands are like having spasms, so I'm trying to do
Mhm,
tricks like
mhm,
too many things at once. I feel like when I'm playing fucking Darktide with Bird and Zach, and I'm just like constantly like hacking my foot. You can't see what I'm doing with my finger, but moving it a million like very 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 fast. Like I'm clicking
Dude, when we're playing
a
Space
shoulder
Marines
button.
and we could hear the buttons just putting in work. It's like my favorite part, dude.
Yeah, and then they just look. Then they look for me, and they see that I'm surrounded by everything.
Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Now,
I got a bit of that problem in Darktide. I'm a speed freak. I think I leave Bird behind by accident a lot.
Yeah, you
Not
just
bad when I
push
got my dog.
completely through.
Happened last night. I'm like,
Having a hard
because
time.
I like typically
keeping
I'll
up.
try to watch the back of the group just to make sure we're not getting fucking paying attention in one direction and just which happens a lot in that game, just get swarmed from every other. They just magically appear. Happened last night or the day before. I'm there fucking on my level 3 zealot. 10 seconds later, I'm like, I'm alone, aren't I? I turn around on the screen and they're way the fuck over there. I'm like, okay, I need to go.
I came back.
You did.
You guys have been bringing back Darktide a lot. I mean, probably back
I
from
mean, a lot of changes. It's really
yeah.
good.
What do you think about like all that?
They did everything in the right direction. I feel like.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's good. It's
a
very
little-
good, especially.
It's too. It's
go
still
ahead,
too
John.
grindy for me. Sorry, it's too. It's like too grindy for me at times because I like to just make progress with. I don't know. I feel like it's. You guys have been playing a lot, so it's been like, and you've been playing together, like level
Yeah, we lost
power
him.
leveling and shit, like new characters. You can't hear me?
Now I can.
We
So
keep
figure it out.
losing you.
Yeah, you're a little bit robotic-y. A little bit.
No, that's weird.
Hold.
Closing a bunch of whatever all the other shit that's open. Okay, maybe that'll be better. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like a little bit of the progress is too slow, and it's a little prohibitive. And like personally, because it's one of those I get really like upset when I don't feel like my time is valued, and like I feel like I don't have a ton of time to play, so I don't want to just like have to do 30 missions to get like 5 levels. I don't know. I'm sure that's more a me problem. Everything
It
else about
slows
the game
way
is,
down.
super fun.
Yeah. It slows way down, like in the last, like around 25 or so. It does take a little bit more time, but it's not too bad. We figured out part of, like, if you do quick play, you get like 20% bonus experience, so that helps, and you're also able to do higher difficulty. So like if you just like kind of push a bit, but when we were playing with you, we were kind of we were kind of laming it a bit, like just kind of chilling, but not because you need to, but we just were. I think it's good. I think the game is really good. It's especially they've changed the Ogren around recently and made him much better than he was, and I'm hoping that they do that because there's like some weapons and some characters in the game. I'm playing a Psyker right now, leveling it up, trying to figure out what I want to play in Endgame, and it's like, oh man, this is really fun, but it's really fun and so good and so bad. like like if I wanted to do what I'm doing, which is playing a sword psyker, I could just make a zealot. I could just play my zealot. I could play the Ogren and be in melee all the time. But you don't have access to cool shit that the psyker can do, like a giant warp slice that kills everything on the screen if you aim it right. Or
That is cool. I saw it last night. That is really
yeah. Yes, I'm trying to fiddle with like the right combination of like skills. I think that's a late blossoming way to play the Psyker too. It's not very good at first. You have to wait till you're like 20 plus for it to really start to pick up. But I have high hopes since they reworked the Ogren and it is doing so well that they will rework some of the classes that have gone without one for a while now too, and make them also better. And some of the weapons
it's
too,
fun.
like chain weapons are dookie.
It's definitely
Oh,
grindy. Go ahead, Bill.
I was just gonna say, like the main change that I really liked about it was the weapon mastery that they added from. I mean, last time I played was like a year and a half ago, so of course they're gonna change a lot of things. But coming back, that was like one of my favorite things, and it carries over to other classes if they can use those weapons as well. So you can just use the weapons, or you can take junk weapon and like kind of sacrifice them to that mastery as well. That'll allow you to unlock more blessings for it. Like it's like a whole like weapon grind that they put into just the leveling grind. So I really like how they did.
Yeah, they did. And Bell, you could probably co-sign on this. It's been, because other than that time I played with John a few months back for a couple days, like before when we were playing, the UI, the weapon leveling system was garbage. It was so convoluted.
Yeah.
It was so hard to understand. It
Mhm.
didn't take consideration into your time invested into it. But no, I agree, dude. The rework is fantastic. Very simple and easy to understand. Like Bell said, you could dump, the weapons that you're not using. You could sacrifice those into gaining XP for other weapons. And it is across all your characters, so that's really cool. They also did, when they dropped the new class a couple weeks back, they reworked the entire campaign. So, which, in selecting missions before, it was really convoluted and didn't make a whole lot of sense. So, with that rework, and I think both Zach and I, when we came back, we started like a fresh campaign. Because I had to start over. I had it on my Xbox, so I bought it on PlayStation and started over. But the way they streamlined the campaign, they put all the cutscenes in and they walk you through the story, which is but yeah, super fun for me. I mean, you give me another angle to get my 40K fix and I'm in. So definitely a fun game with friends. Definitely fun. We've been having a good time. I've been waiting for Zach to go through the entire character list to decide what he wants to run for endgame.
I just like to try things out.
You do, man. You do. We're gonna get there at some point.
I can always play the Zealot. That's good. It's very good. I can pretty much do anything with him.
Well, you've already got your psych up to like what, 20-ish?
Runabouts. He's 18. Looks like.
Almost there.
Well,
I'm
the
interested
trick
to
is to run
see.
with randoms, unfortunately.
It's just roll the dice.
Mm.
Very interested to see how challenging Dark Tide's endgame is. They've got a mode called Havoc. So I'm very interested to see how that stacks up versus like the end game for Space Marines. Just kind of see where it lands.
I'll tell you what happens in Havoc. If you try to backtrack too much looking for supplies and stuff, they'll spawn in a wave of like 20 bulwarks to pin you up against other stuff.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, like you have to have a way to deal with like tons of heavily armored enemies and like mixed hordes, which is why Flamer on Zealot is so good in Havoc, because you can just burn through everything. You know, it pierces everything. It does not discriminate armor, no armor. It can shred armor like a mother. So it's very good for that. When you got like 80 crushers breathing on you, you can just be like, okay, I'm just gonna make some room here.
You know what's funny is now that I think about it, because they have somewhat of a similar mechanic with Space Marine 2 in that if you take too long, like the spawns will not stop coming. So it's very easy to get bogged down on the later difficulties in that, you know, if you don't keep pushing forward. But it's funny, I just realized, so the mechanic in Darktide, as far as the coherency mechanic, they tried that in Space Marine 2. I don't mind it in Darktide. I think it's implemented very well. When they tried that shit in Space Marine 2, it fucking sucked. That was so bad.
You don't
But it
have
was
an
the same
assault that can
mechanic.
like
It was the exact same
leap.
mechanic.
You don't have an assault that can leap, or a vanguard that can like leap a whole mile ahead of the rest of the party either. And often classes that do kind of splinter off on their own, like the Ogren or the Zealot, have ways to like heal themselves and fight on their own built into their skill trees. And that was lacking. Where that wasn't a core mechanic in Space Marine, I think the game wasn't really built to support that. It's something they threw in to try and make it harder, and I think that was probably the failing. Or Darktide, it's core.
It seemed kind of like something that was thought up the week before they implemented it. I think after that's when they launched the PTS. It works fantastic in Darktide. I love the mechanic in Darktide. It's got a really cool horror aspect to it. Like, it's the way they've implemented a lot of the audio in that game, which is not something that like stands out to me often, is really cool. The voice acting, as Zach will agree with, is fucking fantastic.
It's very funny.
Yeah, the bantering back and forth between the characters throughout the mission is great.
Great, yeah.
Sound cues for a lot of the enemies, like when you hear a mutant off in the distance roaring, you know, it's again not something that I would usually say, hey, the audio stands out in the game, but it really does in Darktide, and it makes it really, really locks you into the environment. You know what I mean? You really got to listen for audio cues in that, and you know, you can kind of get. It's very easy, at least wearing headphones, to get an angle on the direction. They did a really good job with that. Yeah. And there are a few enemies that are absolutely fucking horrible. They don't have very specific tells or tells that will stand out if you're in the middle of some shit. Poxbursters.
The Poxbursters and Trap. Yeah, if you got like a whole pile of Poxwalkers and like gunners on you, it's real hard to hear that ticking sometimes. That clunk, 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 and the thing, you'll just hear, and you're like, oh shit, I'm going to die.
But the
Trappers also.
The audio is really cool. Yeah, it reminds me very much of like the jump scare type of games. You know what I mean? Like you hear that sound off in the distance, it'll get closer, and it's really cool in a game like.
The music cue change. I know you always play your own music, but the music is really well done. It's good music, firstly, and it's very matches the world that it's set in. What's the word I'm looking for? It's appropriate. It's thematic. And you can tell what's about to happen by listening to the music. So you can tell because the music for a wave spawning is different than if you have like a monstrosity spawn. You can tell by the music. You can listen, and then you can tell also you'll hear, oh, that's monstrosity music. And then sometimes if you listen really closely, you can hear a Beast of Nurgle slugging around or hear a Chaos Spawn roar, and you're like, oh, okay, this is bad news.
The whispering of Demon Host, which is always fun.
So fuck those things.
But no, it's I'm enjoying it, and it's something that I enjoyed before, and they've like Bell meant, they fixed a lot of the stuff that really needed it. It's a lot easier to navigate. It is a lot more considerate of your time, like as far as the crafting and I mean, it's one thing that's actually really cool about it, and almost kind of makes what's the vendor, Zach, where you could buy the gold weapons and curios and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about with that.
Yeah, where you upgrade them or where you can buy them. Oh, that's Melt. That's Fire Melt.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think they need to do something with that because he's
just kind of there. Like the best thing you can do is like you can check and see if he has like a really cracked roll on something that you want, but really, you can get that stuff from Brunt's Armory anyway. The best thing you can
Right.
do is just like, spend that currency gambling up to get more ducats and materials, pretty much.
Well, and that was the point I was trying to make. Is so in the before times in that game, that vendor was very like you grinded that currency because it was a lot easier and far more considerate of your time invested to buy the weapon there. That's how much more difficult the crafting system was. Now it's very, very easy to get a perfect roll.
Yep.
You know what I mean? As long as you get the attribute spread you want, which happens quite consistently
Fairly
on just the
often.
base vendor.
Yeah, once you're 30, it's pretty easy.
It doesn't take a whole lot to get the perfect weapon, which is night and day from how the game used to be, when that specific vendor was like where you went hunting for your rolls, because it was such a pain in the ass to craft a weapon. It was very, very expensive. So the crafting system is fantastic. I think that they do need to take a look at that specific vendor to make it more worth your while nowadays. But
Yeah, he needs to do something else. Like he needs to offer. Maybe if they let you like buy some cosmetics that are out of rotation with that currency or something, that would be cool.
yeah,
Something like
Yeah.
that would be cool.
But all in all,
They're
it's
like
it's a
Ubisoft.
great game. There's the classes are all very fleshed out. They all quite a bit have their own identity. Looks fantastic, plays really well. It used to feel kind of janky to me. It doesn't so much anymore. I don't know if that's just because I'm playing it on PlayStation now and I'm used to that controller or not, but it seems like it feels a lot better nowadays. So, I mean, the
It
game's
had a
been
really
around
rough
for a bit.
launch. It did have a really rough launch, and I think it's been smoothed out a lot over time too. And sometime we ought
It's been
to
out for a
get into some Vermintide 2 sometime way down the line, just for funsies, because that game you'll see a lot of the same the precursors for like what makes this game good are also in that game. That game also does some things better than Darktide does too, but it's very, very good also.
I've got it on the Xbox. The Xbox isn't here anymore. It's in the kiddo's room.
Yeah.
So that would have to
I
be
know.
a weekend he's at his mom's, and I'd have to hijack it for a couple days. But
No,
I
one day.
remember playing it. I remember playing it. Very, very similar.
Yeah, very, very. It's essentially like the same game, different setting. There's a few
Right.
a lot of the specials are even like similar because you'll have like there are Skaven fart bombers that have gas bombs, just like the pox bombers. There are ragers are still in it. You have like, instead of crushers, you have like chaos knights, but it's like the same thing. And you still have, I think there's Skaven flamers still, and the trappers are still there, but instead of a net, they have a hook, and they hook you and they drag you away, and their homies beat you up. So they'll like grab you and just pull you away from everyone. If no one comes to help, they'll just pull you way away from everyone,
Well,
and you'll get killed.
it's like a smoker in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was just thinking.
And gutter runners, oh man, those things are terrible because they have. I think that there's gunners, there's rattling gunners that are like the gunners in Darktide, and there's gutter runners that are like really fast assassin. They like harass you and jump around. It's almost kind of like a lictor but they're fragile. They're hard to hit, but they'll pin you and start like stabbing you on the ground, kind of like dogs do in Darktide. Those things are terrible though because they can climb anywhere, they can get anywhere. So like they'll just hit you. You'll be like, oh no, that gutter runner can't get me up here. And yeah, he can. He'll find you.
I'll definitely have to hijack
Really
the Xbox one weekend so we can get into some of that.
That's
I
a lot of
am
fun.
kind of circling back to earlier in the show next month.
Oh God.
So the Xbox
Gonna be so
homies
great.
can jump in and finally experience that.
I wish I could get some other games to Xbox that I've been waiting on, games like V Rising and Last Epoch and a bunch of other stuff.
V-Rising is
Shrouded.
V Rising is only PC and PlayStation. Yeah.
I think nowadays, like very recently, because you would never ever see. Well, you remember even the days where you wouldn't see the PlayStation exclusives on PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's now
Yeah.
on my PlayStation. Still, one of the hottest games on PlayStation since it fucking landed there has been Forza Horizon.
Well,
So-
I mean, I'm sure we'll start seeing more PlayStation games on even Xbox Game Pass. I mean, Microsoft is moving away from console exclusives to just, you're
They're trying to
The game-
Netflix
Which is
it.
the
Yeah.
move.
yeah, they're trying to
They're kinda
become
trying to
Netflix of
Netflix
video game.
Yeah. Which is
fucking
smart.
Gamefly or whatever, whatever that program is called.
Yeah, Gamefly.
But the point I'm
Gamefly
making
is still around.
Is it really?
That's fucking crazy.
Oh.
But the point I'm making,
they
it wasn't too
do-
long ago that these exclusives were nowhere to be seen on other systems, and now it's not an uncommon thing. I think we're
Well,
going to see a
um,
lot of that happening going forward.
if the next Xbox console does have Steam compatibility, then I can just buy the games on Steam and play them that way through Xbox.
Well,
Too.
I think Xbox is moving to Steam. I thought that's what I read. Like they're, Microsoft is basically. I'm trying to find it. Xbox, because they're basically. What's that?
A transformer, like it gets so hot here, and our infrastructure is so bad that the CAN transformers on poles will regularly explode, and one just went boom.
But it wasn't ours.
But not ours. We still have power.
Huzzah!
Huzzah. Yeah, I think like when Zach and I were talking about the Xbox, it sounds like the next gen Xbox, as far as how it's being explained to me, is going to be essentially.
Here it is. Microsoft is integrating Steam games into the Xbox PC app on Windows, creating a unified library. This means Xbox users can see their Steam games alongside their Game Pass and other PC storefront titles within the Xbox app.
They're doing that because they're going to integrate Steam into their next console release. They're not going to. I think they're gonna sell it. I think probably what they're gonna do is I think they might actually Amazon it and sell it like at a low price point, sell the console low, and then try and make their money back with like subscription services and things like that, like Game Pass. So I think that's what I'm hoping anyway. It won't cost like $1,000 to get a new console when it releases. Maybe it'll be decently priced. And
I do not have that same optimism. I feel like the prices are only going to go up.
Yeah, or the price of games will go up.
Baby. That too, because if you look at some of the shit they're doing with games, like Avowed is like, for instance, not a $70 game, right? But they charge that because they want to push Game Pass subscriptions. Like, I'll just get a month of Game Pass and play Avowed that way. They're also doing that with Outer Worlds 2. They're going to continue to do that with specifically Obsidian games or any games that Microsoft owns themselves, that they develop themselves, will be overpriced in order to try and push Game Pass. I can guarantee that.
Yeah,
and then because those are all games that they launched day one on Game Pass.
Yeah. So they're trying to sell subscriptions, and I'm like, fair. Yeah, that's fair, I guess, because it's still, for somebody like me that plays a lot of different games, it's still big bang for money, so I can't complain.
Yeah, if you play like 5 new games a year, you covered the cost.
Yeah,
I probably play in a year. I probably play like 10 times that in new games.
Oh yeah, dude! And having a 6-year-old who cannot sit still or play one game for more than an hour at a time, like he's played not every game on Game Pass, but he's tried a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm actually on the opposite side now. You guys all know that I don't play a whole, like, I'll find one game and I'll stick to that until I jump to another one. And my son, to what John said, when he was younger, Game Pass was shit because he was just playing 2-3 different games a day. But now that he's a teenager, he's got like his few games that he kind of sticks to. So I've actually been kind of considering canceling our Game Pass because he games like I do. He picks his 1 or 2 and he sticks with that for a while. So for me, I think at this point, finally, because like I said, when I was younger, he was going through games like crazy. But I think at this point, I can actually probably get away with canceling.
Well, they're finna raise
people who
prices,
play a lot of games, it's a great thing.
So me and Bell.
I wasn't going to say any names.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
Always dragging you. Speaking of dragging you guys into games,
wasn't dragging anyone?
No. I was said speaking of me and Bell dragging people into playing games all the time because we do.
Fair.
What's the deal with? So I played Squirtle at some Street Fighter 6. I was very pleased to actually get to do that a little bit. When's the rest of you's coming in? I got a lot of pile drivers to be throwing here.
So I have Street Fighter 6 installed on my Ally, so I will be playing more Street Fighter 6.
Nice. Does that have a D-pad? That thing?
Yeah.
Use the D-pad. That's what if you're just learning. That's what I tell everybody starting out. Use the D-pad always when you're playing fighters if it's on a controller.
I have to double check what I use. I think I need to switch the control style because I was using classic. I was using something. It just seemed, or modern, whatever it was. Something seemed it seemed slow. And I thought it was like
modern
crazy.
Modern has stuff like 1-button specials, so you don't have to actually do the input for a Hadoken. For example, you can just press a button, and it's different. Like there's a pattern of buttons that you press depending on the character. Like forward and your special button does a Hadouken, and then like back and your special button will do Dragon Punch. I don't really know because I never play Modern because I cut my teeth actually doing the inputs to Modern is like completely foreign to me.
What is the
But
Hadouken?
Hadouken.
Because that really, like, I want to hear somebody say that in an accent.
Hadouken!
Hadouken! Yeah, like that.
Hadouken. The good one from Street Fighter 2 was the whirlwind kick, which is Tatsumaki Zenpu Kyaku. He would just like cram all that into like a second. Like, Tatsumaki Zenpu Kyaku. You're like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, I forgot what animator made fun of that, but it was like Blanca, and he's like, "Would anybody like some pound cake?" And then it was Ryu in the back going, "I'd like some pound cake."
I always enjoyed the person spamming the move. It was just like the
People who played E Honda and just did the hands.
oh, the hands all the
And
time.
then Blanca
Oh my
with
God.
the Blanca with the
Yeah.
electric, just constant.
They changed both of those now, so they don't work the way they used to. But they kind of do the same thing, but not really because it's like limited. It like goes for a set duration based on like which button you press. But it's a lot of fun. It's if you ever played like any of the Street Fighters at all, you'll feel right at home because a lot of the inputs are the same. Still 360 for old Zangief's SPDs, throwing them spinning pile drivers, same inputs. Ryu basically has like all the same inputs that he did to Street Fighter 2 plus a few extras. A lot of the normals, even like their neutral moves where you just like press a button to do stuff, are the same as like in Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3. They're tweaked obviously, but they look the same, which is cool. You know, the character has like a similar fighting style throughout all those games. Yeah, it's fun. Modern is definitely like if you have trouble doing the inputs for special moves, that's an easier way to start. And like Zangief and like E Honda are really good characters for that because the sacrifice you make for that is you do a little bit less damage than if you're using classic, and you also lose part of their move set, like their neutral move set, like they're just their normal buttons they press. You lose some of those.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's lame.
Yeah. Well, on some characters it's worse than others, and like Zangief and E Honda, you don't really lose a whole lot with them. However, you also lose like flexibility. So it's like, yeah, Modern can be easier, like if you don't want to learn the specials and stuff, but it's also like it has a much lower skill floor, but also a much lower skill ceiling. So typically, you will go up against Modern players, and if they're a really good one, they're insane because their fundamentals are really like really good, and that's really what you need to be good. But more often than not, a really good Modern player against a really good classic player is going to get just annihilated because that's just how it goes. Because the classic player has, you know, by that point, you're to the point where everybody has a deeper understanding of the game, and the classic player just has more options. They just have more options and more control, and so they're just going to win every time, and they do more damage too. But that's just my 2 cents.
Your 2 cents went on for a long ass time, my dear.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I really don't.
And she's like, I'm listening to him talk over here, talking about all these Hadoukens and piles.
Hadouken.
And
They're talking about
spinning piles.
that yoga fire way too many times. I'm sick
All
of
that
it.
yoga fire.
Yoga fire.
Later, next time you go at Zach, just remember Hadouken.
Yeah, just yell Hadouken at him and see what he does.
Hadouken.
You know, the thing with Zach is I listen to him talk all the time, and I get used to just being like, yep,
She really does.
I think a lot of
Leave
wives
that
do that.
alone.
Though.
Yeah, it's a wife trick.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a function of my neurodivergence that sometimes I'll get like stuck on stuff and I have to get it out, and I know she's not listening, and I'm just like, just stop and let's just get it over with. Let me finish talking. And
I don't mind listening. I just, I have no idea. So I'm just like,
she's just like, and I'll stop and I'll be like, you have no idea what I'm saying, do you? And then without a beat, I'll just go back to talking. And I'm like, well, I'm halfway through now, so I have to finish.
It makes no difference. It's coming. Speaking of which, have you started reading Baby 40K novels?
Baby 40K no?
No, we have read him Corduroy the Bear, and we have read
You need to
him.
start. You need to
some
read
Dr.
him the
Seuss.
Heresy.
Read him the. Well, I'm not sure. I don't think Horace is a great role model to be starting
H
him
is
out
for
with.
heresy.
What I want you to learn. What I want you
I
to
think
learn.
what you
little
should
buddy,
you guys should read together and read them to the
Should-
baby.
I have
What?
no
if
idea what you said, John.
Dungeon Crawler
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't do that.
you should
I
write.
can't do that.
You should write your own baby book and make it 40K related. A is for
I could do.
Astartes, or
I could do like the littlest nurgling or something.
The littlest nerdling.
B is for bulwark. You can make something up here.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna write a story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a
Alphabet
story
book and
about a little
there,
nurgling.
for sure.
I'm gonna write a book about a little nurgling and his journey from
C is
like where
C is
he's
for
born.
chaos.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of going off on that.
All right, we were all present. We were all present at the moment of intellectual property. So we're all hooked in here.
Going off on that though, speaking of things that you should not read to children, I have a little tater chip tale to tell y'all.
Oh, what the hell happened now?
And this is an old. I mean, this happened like several months ago.
Okay.
But my niece Lucy, she's 12, and she was borrowing her dad's phone.
Oh no.
She wanted to look up jokes for adults because she didn't want to tell kids jokes. She's a very theatrical little girl too. When she reads stuff, she puts emotion behind it. So when she Googled adult jokes, that's exactly what she got. And she started reading them off. And
It was definitely a moment of stunned silence.
her dad was asleep, and he immediately woke up
and took his phone. He was like, we were like, what did she just say?
One of the things that she said was, "What does the toaster say to the bread? Oh, get inside me!" And we're like, "Oh no,
like, what the hell?" I was like, it was like this stunned silence. Everybody's looking at everybody in the room. Like, did that just happen? I'm
like, whose fault is this?
My dad woke up and he was like, well, I'll just be taking my phone back, thank you. And we're like, Lucy, where did you find those? And she said, I just googled I googled adult jokes because I wanted to tell jokes for adults. So we were like, oh yeah. She's a
things that you do not read to your kids.
Tater, yesterday we were at my in-laws for like my brother-in-law was bringing the new baby over, and so it was he also brought his stepson with him. And we brought the dogs because we're like, oh, we might be there for a while. Bring the dogs with us. And every time Gus gets super excited, he tries to hump Harper. And our stepnephew is how old is he? 7. So all of a sudden, Gus starts humping Harper, and we just hear like, Gus, knock it off. And our nephew Nathaniel just goes, why is he trying to get a piggyback ride off of Harper? And we just stood there and stared at him for a minute, like trying to figure out what we were going to say. He goes, he didn't ask if she wanted to give a piggyback ride. He just jumped on her and started seeing if he can get a piggyback ride. And I was like, looking at my brother-in-law, I was like, you need to jump in here because I don't know.
He's got very advanced knowledge of consent at his age. So
yeah,
that is a real good start.
I didn't know where to go with it. I left the room. I was like, nope.
You don't want me to answer this.
I don't know how to answer this question.
Like one time, our dog humped my nephew Liam, and he just thought it was giving him a hug. He's like,
so before Zeus was neutered, we had just got him, so we hadn't got him neutered yet, and he loves everybody. And when he gets excited, he'll do the same thing. And Liam was running around with him in the backyard, and he tripped and fell over. And then Zeus hopped on him, and I came over and got him, and I was like, Zeus, quit. And he's like, he's hugging me, and I was like, yeah, buddy, he loves you.
He loves you, all right. That's a different kind of.
Now he knows. Now he knows he's 14. He knows what's up. And we were like, occasionally
we tell him that story every now.
Remind him, and he's like, yeah, he wasn't hugging me. I'm like, no, he was not.
No, it was much worse than that.
Oh.
Zach, which of your kitties is it that's always being inappropriate with a blanket while we're gaming?
Oh, that's Miller. That's the one with the t-shirts. Like you can always tell when he's gonna do it, like because he'll start making biscuits with his front paws, and then he'll start doing it with all 4 paws, and the next thing you know, he looks like he's fucking trying to twerk. And you're like, dude, stop! Like, what are you doing? And he's been neutered his entire since he was like 4 or 5 months old. So I have no idea. I think he just gets his feelings confused.
Always a fantastic interlude whilst gaming.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, my cat's humping the blanket that is on me. I don't know what to do. Weezer will also do that, but he targets people. He's predatory. And I'll wait till you're asleep, and then he'll like get on your leg, and he'll straddle your leg and just start doing that. And he bites the blanket and like gets it in his mouth.
They get really pissed. Both of them get really pissed off when you try to make them stop.
Yeah,
They'll like
They
growl and
they
stuff.
squeak.
That's
Like,
great.
please get off my shin. My leg did not consent.
The poor blanket. I've had to wash it so many times. Like, and it's probably, like he can't do anything, but it still gives me the ick where I don't want to use that blanket anymore. So,
Considering how many gaming interludes we've had, I don't blame you.
It is all. I'm like used to it
It's
now.
not uncommon.
I'm like a stony eyed I'm like a stripper that's been working there for a while. She knows who the creeps are and she's used to them. That's me now with him. Like I'm just like, okay, all right, let's get this over with. Jesus, I just don't know what to do with him. Can't make him stop. He's a little Miley Cyrus. Can't stop, won't stop. He's a very sweet cat though. Very very kind little sweetheart, but just doesn't know what to do with his feelings.
no, he does not know personal space either.
I mean,
Sounds like he's nailed down exactly what he wants to do.
yeah.
He said, "Share them, share them."
Just because you don't understand the decision doesn't mean he hasn't made it.
He looks at you very intensely the whole time.
And he makes a
too.
lot of eye contact. It's very disturbing.
Stare.
Weezer's
Yeah,
the opposite, where he won't look at you. He'll look somewhere else, but Miller has to be staring in your eyes.
It's kind of a weird conversation.
It's a little bit. Just a little bit.
This might be the most off the rails we've ever been.
I've been talking about my cat sexing me for like 20 minutes.
Staring into your
It's X-rated when you
Oh, it's marked adults only, I believe,
okay.
or like at the very least, like warning.
Okay, we'll let Rich know. By the way, we talk a lot about cat sex. You might want to put the
Speaking
whatever
of-
text.
Oh boy.
Here's a fun. Did you know that a cat's penis has
God.
barbs on it?
Lots of animals are like that though, so that they reproduce.
It's to make them better at cosbying. It's terrible. They have hooks. They have literal hooks. So like once they get going, you can't detach. It's awful.
the
A
more
duck's
you
is
know.
shaped like a corkscrew.
Okay, so games.
I don't know how I can come back from this. You guys want to answer some questions?
Let's answer some questions.
We might have to save the questions for next week. We've already been
Oh,
going
yeah.
for a while.
Well, you know what? Why don't we? I mean, Dylan's here. We should at least ask this question. Question for the show: does your Camry have a dented bumper?
Bow.
Oh, Dylan
No.
dropped the BR basics. Oh, okay, he's back.
No, I'm kind of back, but no, it doesn't.
I walk by a Camry that has a dented bumper every day when I go. There's somebody that lives in the apartments by my house that has one, and I always think of him when I see it. I need to take a picture.
I think that's the only reason Bell didn't join that Facebook group that
Facebook.
Waffle shared with
Das Facebook.
because that's Facebook.
Facebook.
I think that's
Hadouken.
the only reason he didn't join because his bumper wasn't dented.
Hadoken.
God bless you.
Hadoken
That
Das
needs to be the
Facebook.
title of the show.
Hadouken.
All right, hang on. Hadoken Das Facebook. Yeah, I'll make a note.
Hadouken Das Facebook. So we certainly can't name it cat penis.
No,
Barbed cat penis.
Hadoken. Ken, right? Hadoken.
Hadoken, yeah.
Hadoken Das Facebook. Episode name done. All right. Should we ask? Should we do one more? I kind of want to get Tatum's perspective. So, question for the show: if humans colonized the ocean and the moon, where would you rather live?
That is an interesting question.
It's too many.
That
The ocean.
EP.
PP, she does have good questions. Shout out to PP. I don't know. Maybe like this is assuming that you can breathe in either place, right?
Considering it says live and not be a corpse in, I would say yes.
Well, you gotta take these things into consideration. Like, I don't
It
want
does say
to.
it does say colonized, so I'm assuming that they've made the
I'd pick the ocean.
Same.
Oh, shit.
Same.
Yeah, because the moon is like empty. It's a closed system. There's
Yeah,
nothing
there ain't
new ever
shit.
happening there.
I want to see shipwrecks where people have died.
And this is what I married.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
She does have a fascination with like macabre stuff and like bodies and things. A little bit.
yeah, that's fair. That's just being a millennial woman. All they do, it's all murder podcasts and serial killer documentaries and
Cats and dead people.
It's like it's right next to it. It's like cute kittens
Cats
in her
and dead
Google search.
people.
Literally in her Google search history, it's like cute kittens and then like body farms, like right next to each other. It's like, what the fuck is this?
dude, all like my whole life, like my whole several months has been the Karen Reed trial. She's still talking about the Idaho college kids that got murdered. We've watched all of the Gilgo Beach murder serial killer documentaries. And I feel like we watched another one too. Oh yeah, Southern Fried something on Peacock. That was another one. That was another one about some guy got killed and covered up. But yeah, it's all murders all the time.
Oh, we took a break from that. We watched the rise and fall of Abercrombie and the rise and fall of American Apparel. Those were
Nice.
interesting.
If it wasn't for me, Tatum would have very poor taste in movies and TV. It'd just be like
Not
it
true.
would just be like Big Brother and When Calls the Heart and Hallmark bullshit. And then, like the first time I got her to watch Stranger Things, she hated it. And then like 2 years later, I was like, try it again, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is great. And I'm like, yes, because you're actually watching it now.
Listen, I have ADHD, okay? It's hard to maintain my focus for very long.
Represent.
What?
When does the heart call? Have you ever found that out? How many seasons is that?
9
Do they ever tell
p.m.
you?
It's really annoying.
There's literally like 12 seasons of that show. I've watched every single one of them since 2012.
It is like the sappiest, most saccharine bullshit soap opera.
How do you
Because
really
it's
feel?
like, it's chill. Most shows, it's predictable, which I think makes it relaxing.
If you
sometimes.
want to watch an old timey school marm flirt with a mountie, that's your own business.
Well,
The
you know what?
plot to
If you want to
That's a school
sleep
bus?
in the cat house tonight, that's your business.
I do.
I do. Yes, I do.
I'm gonna make you cry after, bro.
I really hate that show
You've never even watched it.
because I hate it.
You don't know.
Let Danger finish.
I
I'm-
So all I was going to say is, speaking of predictable, do you guys want to do a top 10 list? I have one.
The
Sure.
Jason
Sure.
top 10.
Do it.
Did Rich
I
deliver
feel
this
like
to you?
those
or is this
usually
your
aren't
top
that predictable, though.
No, he refused to get them from the same place that Rich got his.
I said I didn't want to know.
Yeah, we don't want to be
Huzzah.
able. We don't want to be able to look them up.
It's only one though.
That's not-
I only did one, so it's a letter A. It's
That's
a
fine.
it's a letter one.
I got to be up for work in 6 hours. So
Yeah. So, all right. This is the top 10 metal bands who accidentally created pop hits.
Metal bands that created pop hits.
Corn. Just shooting from the hip here.
Metallica.
Alien Ant Farm.
All right, hang on. I don't know how he does this. Hang on. I got to make a list here.
You gotta catch up.
You know what? He's got like a whole Excel sheet. I'm sure of it. Metallica is on the list. Do you want me to tell you what song it was, or do you want to guess?
Master of Puppets.
That is a heavy metal song.
I don't know. Like,
What?
these are metal bands with
I would say Enter
Song-
Sandman.
No. I'll let you guys
Alright.
take 3 guesses on the song. I'll tell you what it is.
It's
Nothing else
definitely off the
matters?
Black album.
One maybe.
No.
And it wasn't Enter Sandman.
Nope.
No, that's like rock at the very lightest. Hard rock.
I feel like we're gonna get a very loose definition.
It's like so. I mean, is it so? Are they metal songs that just got popular?
It's just metal bands who accidentally created pop hits. So think metal bands.
But like,
who
it was intended to be metal, and then it just went pop.
Well, just because you label a band as heavy metal doesn't mean they're not capable of having range.
All right.
Like, look at like.
I'll tell you what.
But go ahead.
I'll give you the song for this one. It's Metallica's version of "Turn the Page." It's a pop hit.
That's the bit.
Okay.
This cover dominated the Billboard's hot mainstream rock tracks chart for 11 straight weeks.
So, but are they all covers or no?
I think it might just be songs that cracked like the top 100 Billboard.
Yeah, like really popular. So, like Korn is probably a good guess that Zach dropped earlier.
Freak on a Leash.
Corn is on the list.
Also, you got to tell us where they are on the list.
Number 4. Metallica
And
is
where
number
was-
8. Corn is number 4.
Is it Freak on a Leash?
No.
Is it
Blind?
Yeah, this is gonna be too hard. I'm gonna say yes. They're covers. I'm looking at the list now. They are all covers.
Yeah.
I don't think Korn has ever covered anything that I know of. What song did Korn get?
Cameo's "Word Up."
Oh yeah,
Oh,
word up.
Word Up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
It's
cold word.
Word.
Oh, so Alien Ant Farm. Is that?
Nope, not on the list.
Okay, I guess they're not technically metal. They're more pop punk.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I want to say some bands that I feel like they're more grunge. Like, is Nirvana on there?
Nirvana is not heavy metal.
No, I know they're grunge,
Oh.
but I feel like some of this is debatable.
How about Limp Bizkit?
Oh, okay.
Limp Bizkit is number 9. Do you know
Is
the
that-
song?
What?
Wait.
Oh, that is not.
Is it
Limp Bizkit
behind-
is
wasn't
not.
It could be Faith Behind Blue Eyes or the
It's-
Mission Impossible. Oh, no,
It's-
that was the original
Bizkit is
song.
It's
they're
Faith.
about as heavy metal as my scrotum.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
About as heavy
mean-
metal as your little muffin.
Korn
That's
is
my little
also.
moment.
I mean, this is just rap rock, and then a
It's
bunch
new
of.
metal. It has its own. It has its own
Oh
genre.
yeah, it's fair.
It's got its own
Okay.
subset. Limp Bizkit is like. I'm about to guess like Aerosmith.
Skid Row.
Nope.
Bell.
Who?
I'm asking Bell. Bell's got a cover playlist.
So do I, but I don't really have any metal on it.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me pull that up.
What about System of a Down?
What about him?
System of a Down, number 5.
Oh, that's
What
a cover?
song? What song?
They covered Berlin's new wave hit "The Metro" for Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, that's fun.
I didn't even know that. Look at my favorite bands. I didn't know that.
Okay,
How about-
so
Emery.
Dirty Diana.
Hold on. What'd you say, Dylan?
Dirty Diana by Shaman's Harvest.
No.
The fuck he said?
How
I have
about
a whole
Emery?
playlist.
Emery for me.
Nope. Not on the list.
Their version
Ozzy
of
Osbourne.
I Prevail.
they're holding out for a hero.
Nah.
That's awesome.
You say "I Prevail"?
Yeah, Blank Space by I Prevail.
Not on the list.
Blank
Okay.
Space as in Taylor Swift's Blank Space?
Yeah, it's an amazing
Well-
song. I love it. They played it at the concert too. It was fantastic.
Yeah, the dude from the Wonder Years did what song? All Too Well. Like a
Ooh.
solo, like acoustic version. It fucking rules.
The short one or the 10-minute version?
The short one, the original one. It was before the 10-minute one came out.
The 10-minute one is much better.
You Give Love a Bad Name by Atreyu.
No. Not on the list.
Eat It by One Morning Left.
Not on the list.
Is a Perfect Circle on there for that cover they did of the John Lennon song? I can't remember the name of.
Imagine?
Imagine, yeah.
Not on the list.
That song's really good
It
though.
is really good.
Not the John Lennon version. That can suck my ass. But the Perfect Circle version.
Disturbed.
Oh,
Number 10.
woof,
Sound of Silence.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
woof.
At least
I
that's
can't
a
stand
good.
the
At least
three.
that's a good cover, though.
Oh, that song's fantastic. They did a good job
It
on
wouldn't
that.
be on there, but yeah.
What about Iron Maiden?
Not on the list.
I don't think they ever cracked the bill. Well, probably they did at some point. Maybe would have definitely been their own music. Five Finger Death Punch.
Not on the
It's
list.
probably on there. I was
Oh, the
thinking
one
it's
where they
Square
did the Offspring song. That one. I forgot the name.
Oh,
There's a solid chance you don't get 1, 3, or 6.
Avenged Sevenfold.
No, not on the list.
Oh, Killswitch Engage, Holy Diver.
Not on the list.
Oh wait, that's not.
Oh,
a,
I
is
thought
this,
it was on
are
the
these
list.
pop songs?
These are
Pop songs that
these are metal bands doing pop songs.
Oh, okay.
Is
Oh,
Megadeth on there?
No, but
No.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson, number 8.
Sweet Dreams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need 1, 2, 3, and 6.
What could one be? Is it Slipknot?
No.
Is Dio on there?
Nope.
I don't think Dio ever did a cover of anything in his life.
Well, I don't know that half of these did that. Like, I didn't know that any of them did
Yeah,
these
no,
covers.
I'm not being dismissive. I'm just saying I don't think he ever
Danger.
did.
How
Because that's
about
how awesome he is.
Faith No More?
Nope. Not on the list.
That's a good band, though.
Lamb of God,
Not on the list.
Tool.
Not on the list.
Is Marilyn
Ozzy
Manson on the list
Osbourne?
again?
Nope. Everybody's
Ozzy
got one
Osbourne?
song. Nope. Not on the list.
Did anybody say Black Sabbath yet?
No.
No, and they're not on the list.
Fear Factory.
Not on the list.
Megadeth.
Not on the list.
They definitely wouldn't be. Testament?
Not on the list.
Just throw out some names. Sepultura. Let's go.
Not
Let's
on
just
the
throw out
list.
some names.
Not on the
Avenged
list.
Sevenfold.
Not on the list.
Oh, you already know.
It was Typo negative.
Not on the list.
That's a
You
good
guys
band,
want-
though.
by Machine Head.
Oh,
Not on the list.
Did anybody say Mastodon?
Not on the list.
Children of Bodom.
Yes,
shit.
number 3.
Oh.
Who? What'd he say?
Children of Bodom.
What,
Doing
really?
Oops, I Did It Again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they did a Britney Spears song.
wow.
What? That is like the most obscure, like.
All right. Well, how about there's a band called Throwdown that did Mama Said Knock You Out?
Not on the list.
I'm like, has anybody in here besides me and maybe Bird ever even heard of Children of Bodom except for that song?
I've
Like,
heard of them. My
I'm
my step brothers are all metalheads.
Do you
Ooh,
want?
I've got one.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has said this yet, but Disturbed did Simon and Garfunkel's "The Sound of Silence."
already did.
We did
Oh,
say
they
that
did?
already. Yeah.
Okay.
Nevermore also covered that song.
How about
Evanescence did The
Pantera?
Chain.
Not on the list. Not on the list.
Sepultura.
Not on the list.
Gojira?
Not on the list.
Alien Ant Farm did Michael Jackson "Smooth Criminal."
Are you
Not on,
cheating?
not on the
I
list.
just googled things. I'm not looking at his list. I don't even know where he got his list.
Hey, Greg, really quick. I feel like you're really enjoying saying not on the list.
I
Like,
am.
a little bit too much. Yeah,
I feel a little drunk
No,
with power at the moment.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Judas Priest.
Hailstorm did Daft Punk's "Get Lucky."
That is number 2.
Oh, why didn't I fucking think of that? I'm wearing a Hailstorm shirt right now. What the fuck? God damn it.
How about Shinedown, Simple Man?
Not on the list.
That's
That I thought was going to be. Okay.
It's a
If that's
fantastic-
heavy metal, I will eat my own asshole, though. Like,
That
that,
would be impressive.
Hey, well, okay. It's just a list, Zach. It's okay.
Would you have the muffin as well?
How about Anthrax?
Not on the list.
Dragon Force did "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion.
Not on the
Wait,
list.
they did? What? I need to listen to that.
Seether, Careless Whisper.
Not on the list.
that's a good guess.
Would you like hints for these?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that's the point.
Is it bigger than a bread pack?
It is. It's also not a mineral.
Fuck.
How do I, without giving it away? They
Maybe
are
the original artist of the song that they covered might not give it away.
Chris Isaac.
Wicked Game. Everybody covers Wicked Game.
Him, Her Infernal Majesty.
Number 6, him.
Nice.
My cousin was fucking obsessed with them in the 90s or early 2000s, I guess it was.
My hint was going to be Bam
Full on.
Margera's favorite band,
The
but I didn't know if that was
old
like.
full on Mallgots.
Radio. It's a radio hit. I'm trying to think of like how.
Well, if somebody covered Radiohead, it's obviously Freak.
No, it's not. No, it's not Radiohead. It's a radio hit. Trying to think of like how do I want to word this without giving it away. Imagine Dragons.
Did
Ew.
somebody cover "Radioactive"?
No one's gonna guess this band. I'm just throwing this out there right now. I have no idea
But
who
is
these
that
people
the
are.
song?
It is.
Is
It
that
is
the
the
song?
They
song.
covered an Imagine Dragons song.
Mhm.
Is it Polypheria? Polypheria? Is that how you pronounce that? Polyphia?
It's
Oh,
Polyphia?
It's not.
Polyphia, yeah.
Polypheria, yeah.
It is not.
Well, like,
I'm just
isn't
naming
Polyphia-
obscure metal bands.
aren't they just like instrumentals?
They are.
There's some metal in there. It's kind of. They have wide ranging.
What?
Bup, 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 bup.
I mean, I like literally Googled who all covered Radioactive, and I don't see any metal bands.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Bullet for My Valentine. Who are they? Is that it?
I saw them in concert recently. They are fantastic.
I might have to get.
They're well known, so I doubt it.
I might have to give you guys this one because I've never heard of them. I didn't even know how to like.
Is it Our Last Night? I just Googled
No.
them. I just found that on Google.
It's a Dutch band.
Cheating. No, then
That's
no
okay.
shot.
Still, I might know them. Wait, Dutch or Danish? Or is it the same thing?
Dutch.
No, it's not the same thing.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
same-
Thank you.
Denmark and Holland are not the same place.
Yeah,
Although,
you're right.
please
You're
go
right.
there and say that though.
Wait. I see one that says Radioactive metal covered by Leo.
Nope, that's not
That's
it.
probably some dude. That's probably some dude on YouTube.
Yeah,
Some guy
sounds like it.
named Leo.
Leo.
I know
Just
Danish
unfucking
metal
guy.
bands. I don't know any Dutch metal bands. Fuck.
Is it in Dutch? Like the name of the band is like Hollenklager or something?
No, the name of the band's in English.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Radioactive by in English.
No,
I
Belle,
got it.
focus.
Yeah.
Is the band called Our Last Night?
No.
I mean,
I swear it's so funny. It's so funny.
I'm going through this list of who was all done covers.
I'm about to just start
But
saying
it
words.
shows that you're not like hearing what other people are saying because you're saying exactly what they're saying.
No, she's
Within
listened.
Temptation.
That's it. Number one.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I've heard of them.
What's the
Yeah.
band?
Within Temptation.
All right, so here I'll give you the recap. Number one, Within Temptation, covering "Radioactive" by Imagine Dragons. Number two,
Good?
I
Probably
mean,
not.
that song sucks. So
Yeah,
how could it be a good
say,
cover if the
I
song
like
sucks?
Imagine Dragons and I hate that song.
I don't know. I never even heard of the band. Number two is Hailstorm doing "Get Lucky." Number three is Children of Bodom singing "Oops, I Did It Again." Korn at number 4 with "Word Up." System of a Down number 5 with "Metro." Him covering "Wicked Game" at number 6. Metallica doing "Turn the Page" at number 7. Marilyn Manson's "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These" at number 8. Number 9 is Limp Bizkit's cover of "Faith." And number 10, Disturbed's "The Sound of Silence." Kind of a shitty list.
I hope that
Thanks for
I
doing
hope
that,
I hope you
Nick.
know that Rich is probably very proud of you for picking such a shitty list.
I didn't pick the list. He sent it
I
to
mean-
me.
It's got Disturbed on it, so it's down the toilet immediately.
He sent that one to me. He's like, "Hey, do
Amen.
you need a list for tonight?" I was like, "Oh, well, maybe I'll just, if you want to send me one, I'll have it in my back
in that
pocket."
case, it all makes a lot of sense then.
So yell at him.
I intend to.
Okay.
Now, what was it that Rich said that one time, the last time I was on the podcast, and it bothered you? Ice cream milkshake? Ice cream smoothie?
Ice cream smoothie.
Ice
Yeah.
cream smoothie?
Yeah, but I got over that.
I never knew why it
I've
upset
mostly
you in
gotten
the
over
first
that.
place.
He says begrudgingly.
I mean, no, I've been thinking about actually making an ice cream smoothie now. It actually gave me a lot of inspiration. Different like fruit flavors within vanilla ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
By
think
By that I
So-
mean fuck that shit. Like,
So you're making
no one
mil-
should
so
ever
we-
said that.
So you're making milkshakes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
making milkshake. Yeah.
But I'm just
you,
gonna call them ice cream smoothies to kind of like put myself in there and just kind of be one
Well,
with
do you have a lot of boys in your yard? Because that's a good way to tell.
my ice cream
Okay.
smoothies.
Ha,
Bring all the
ha,
boys to
ha,
the
ha,
yard.
Oh my
My
god.
ice cream smoothies bring all
Yeah.
the gentlemen to my garden.
That's way better than what I said.
My dear sir and madam, please come hither to the garden for my milkshake.
For my smoothies.
Just ringing the dinner bell.
Oh, I did hate that list though.
Seriously though, if you guys have never heard "Holding Out for a Hero" by Emery, great cover. Emery's can be a little too Jesus-y for my taste, but they are.
In what
They're
way?
fun. They're fun. I mean, their shit's all. They're
way?
very like heavily Christian influenced.
Oh.
Is there more than one way to be Jesus-y?
Well, like when I think of Jesus-y music, I think of like breathy.
God.
Like very, very breathy.
When
And
I
you
think
know,
of Disney
like-
music, I
like-
think of Shallow.
Well, I think of like what is Rebecca St. James, where she has to add moaning noises in between her words. She does, and it's weird.
Because Jesus moans a lot? Is that what you're
I was thinking of the lead singer.
I
for
don't
the
know why she
Cranberries.
does.
I think because there's a subtle undercurrent of sex sells even in that industry of Christian music, and that's why she does it.
And we're about to get very religious. So, is everybody okay going there? Because we can.
I don't care.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Nah.
Just
I don't
checking
wanna-
around the
I don't
board
wanna
before it
get-
got out of hand.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to get canceled or burned at the stake or anything. So.
And how many religious people do you think listen to this podcast?
5.
What
I checked.
do you mean total people, Val?
our listeners. Oh my god.
Yeah, 5 of them.
I did a poll. I did a straw poll.
He did, yeah. What did he say?
Yeah.
Dylan's been hitting the streets. He's been finding out. Hey, are you
Pound of
religious?
pavement.
Hey, you religious?
You like Jesus?
No, I
You went to
first
Jesus?
asked, hey, do you listen to DPS? And all of them say no. So I had to get somebody to say yes. And I'm like, are you religious? They said yes. And those were 5 people that I paid to say yes. So yeah.
Convoluted.
I think Emery's actually coming to town like soon.
Dude, they're fucking good live. I
Time
saw
to take a
them when I lived
vacation.
when I was in Baltimore. They were just like randomly playing at the Wrecker, and they were awesome. I think this was like right after We Do What We Want came out.
Boys Night Out is coming to Cleveland.
Oh, I didn't even know that they were touring.
Reunion tour apparently. I was just looking it up because I could sworn I saw Emery coming.
I thought that they didn't like. Have they put out a record since Trainwreck?
No, I think this is the anniversary release of Trainwreck, and that's what they're doing.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right. God, that made me want to fucking crawl under a rock and die.
I was just listening to that out the other day too.
Dude, it's good as hell.
Do you guys know?
Medicating is a fucking banger forever.
Mm-hmm. Do we know what?
Have you ever been to a concert?
Yeah, I went to a Taylor Swift concert once.
Oh, wait.
Oh, fuck you.
Tater Swift.
I'm gonna say, you guys know I've never been to one before.
You've never been to. I can see that though. He doesn't like crowds.
I would be like curled up in a ball with my fingers in my ears.
It's incredibly stimulating, like overstimulating. I feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I take him
love
around too many people, he cries afterwards. So yeah,
That's not true.
that is true.
Only like after
I
parade
feel like
or
doing
something.
that a lot,
dude. The fucking.
I don't.
banter.
Well, let me rephrase. I don't remember that specifically.
Hey, in your defense, Zach, when I'm around a lot of people, sometimes I want to as well.
I usually have to go home and drink after.
We may see it on
I
Friday.
usually just start throwing hands. I just start wailing.
Ugly
Straight up
crying
Waylon
and
Jennings
throwing
on this
punches.
bitch. Yeah.
Have I ever done that for real?
Yeah, you have.
When did I ever do that?
Well, you did well, but here, okay,
I don't
I'll
remember
give an example.
All right, which time?
Although the reason might not have been all the people. That candlelight service on Christmas Eve.
Oh no, that okay. All right. There are reasons for that I will not elaborate. But having my childhood and my history being in that environment was not good for me. Okay,
Your church is
Yeah.
traumatizing.
That will
Why'd
happen.
you take him, Tatum?
What?
Why'd you take him? Because I know damn well he didn't choose to do that.
Okay, so our niece and nephews wanted to go, and they talked him into it.
I did it for the children.
They were not
Oh,
taking no for I wasn't going to make him do it, but the kids wouldn't take no for an answer.
And
The
he never
wise
spoke
words
to.
of Michael Jordan.
Damn
Fuck
kids.
them too.
Yeah.
And then
fucking kids, dude.
when we got to the church, because I haven't been to like I grew up like Zach. We both grew up that way. And I got there and forgot that I was at church, and I said the F word at church.
Who hasn't?
Did they throw you out?
No, I was also wearing my pajamas, which were covered in skulls.
Nice.
God would have to be real for anything bad to happen. Bam.
Yeah.
Sunday
Oh shit! Oh my god!
And we
Well,
crossed the
man,
line.
thanks for listening. I will accept my
You're
cancellation.
the one that said no, John.
I will accept my cancellation with grace and dignity.
He's the one who said. He's the one who said no, and then he was like, "No, you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
say
And he's like, oh my god.
Listen,
Tatum's the one that brought it back up.
I take my kids to Catholic school. I'm surprised
Oh, really?
I don't combust when I'm in the school.
I got trauma, man. I'm a trauma llama.
I'm a llama.
I'm a llama. That's it.
New name change?
Ooh, we haven't had a Zach name change in a while.
Yeah, Trauma Llama.
Yeah, I think that's
because we
it.
really-
It even rhymes.
I got it.
Okay, you got it. All right.
You could call
He's
him
like,
a trauma
actually, no.
drama llama.
Okay, you're
All right,
overthinking
deal.
it.
Yeah, three's a crowd.
Disagree. Oh, the rhyming is speaking to me.
John loves alliteration and rhyming.
I do very much. Very easy to please.
You can call me. Oh, you can call me Baracko Drama Llama.
That's too much.
We're not. Bro, come on. We just got past a religion.
Listen.
Now we're going back into politics.
We don't name each other after war criminals.
Bird's nickname was literally his nickname was literally ask me about my tuberculosis once. Like that's a long nickname.
Right now it's pineapple upside down, fucker.
No, it's not. Now it's
No.
Flightless
No,
Bird.
I changed it. Now it's just Flightless Bird. I gave him a.
Can you make it flightless chicken?
I mean,
That's just
it's
a chicken. That's just a chicken.
Can you name him Redundant Bird?
The Department of Redundancy Department.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Stuart Scott.
Oh, fuck.
Redundant bird.
That was one of his like longtime bits. I always love. And on that
Although-
note, before I say anything else that's completely out of
You're rich. We're
Keep it in your
sorry.
pants, John.
We're sorry.
listen, I got a lot of opinions, and I hate every American president. So
John's working on his dual citizenship. Just throwing that out.
I think
Um,
I'm few enough generations removed to get dual citizenship in Ireland. So
I
I
am.
looked at expatriating a bunch, but it's like they still the U.S. still takes like a huge chunk of your income, even if you don't live there. It's terrible.
Yeah. I'm one generation out from every possible dual citizenship thing.
Oh, that sucks because one of yours could have been Norway, and then we'd be roommates.
Yeah, I know. Which I actually no, I looked up Norway. Norway was the hardest one to try and get dual citizenship. It was like ridiculous the steps you had to go through.
yeah, they don't want to mix with us.
They
They
don't-
got
they don't
shit.
want-
They got shit going good over there.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody
nah.
wants Americans. Nobody
Like,
wants Americans
get
right now.
the
Nobody likes
fuck
us
outta
right
here.
now.
Ireland
I
will take
like
you, but
them.
only if you live on a minimally occupied island.
Which
Buy a
I
house.
would.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would.
they
Amazing.
they give you like
Ooh.
$90,000 to buy a house.
There is a Nordic country called the Faroe Islands that are like way up north. I think north of Iceland. Even like people don't even realize they exist half the time. I
You said
bet.
Faroe. You said Faroe Islands.
Yeah,
Yeah, FAROE.
if you pronounce it correctly, according to their own language, it's Faroe.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, I don't know how to do that, so I just know how to spell it.
I never learned how to read.
I never learned to read.
The fuck are
If you don't mind
symbols?
sheep, you could probably get in there pretty easy.
All right, let's get back on track. Movies.
Oh yeah.
Hard
gotta
pivot
pick
back. Hard pivot back to the movie list
All right, hang on. Let me get.
before I get in trouble.
Are you writing
Okay.
down the movie list?
Am I what?
I can write it down. I'll write down
Yeah,
movie
you're,
list.
you're the official
All right.
scribe. Of the show.
Tater chip.
Uh-huh.
Suggest a movie.
Any
They want-
movie.
They think
Uh-oh.
everybody should watch.
Any movie?
Yep.
A suggestion for that you want people to watch, not just like don't name a shitty movie that you hate.
Oh no, I'm okay. So, well, I could say one that. Who did we lose? Bill.
Oh,
Okay,
he's
he's back.
It's okay.
He said it's okay.
He was
Yeah,
practicing
when
for when he was practicing blah 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 blah. Practicing for when he hates your movie suggestion.
Well, this is one that
That would
probably
have been way funnier if I
everybody.
would have got that out on the.
One that probably everybody has seen already, but it's my all-time favorite movie. Is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
It's a great
Solid.
one.
It's a great movie.
Theater's full.
Vacation.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's
Holy
the
shit.
title?
Zacky Poo.
A movie recommendation from Zacky Poo.
Mm.
If I
Recommendation
remember correctly,
station.
okay. This one's gonna be a bit indie. However, Tater loves horror movies, right? So I tend to like psychological, more cerebral horror movies myself. I'm not a huge fan of slashers. I feel like they're too predictable. Anyway, there's a movie I saw once, if I remember correctly, it's called The Empty Man. About if you guys are familiar with the I think it's like a Buddhist or a Tibetan concept called a tulpa. It's basically like a thought form that gets meditated into existence, but it's not real, right? And there's a dude that is one, but he doesn't know that he is one. And like he goes through the process of like there's a whole cult that like meditated him into existence for a specific purpose, and he like finds out that all his memories are fake throughout the course of it. It's very, very creepy. It's very well. Yeah, it was a good movie, right?
Like it.
Of course you didn't. It's very good. It's called The Empty Man.
Redundant Bird.
So I'm gonna go with, and I actually thought about this a bit after the ones I was thinking of, but Army of Darkness. I'm sure probably
Oh
some
my
people have
God,
seen that.
yes.
Classic.
Oh,
If you
dude.
really want to dive deeper, so that was the popular one. There was also Evil Dead 2, and
Uh-huh.
if you want to go even further back, you can go with Dead Alive and the Rat Monkey, which was, I believe, Peter Jackson's first foray into filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
But Army of Darkness, fantastic.
Great pick. Great pick.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to the king.
Groovy.
I love that movie.
Dylan.
My movie choice is going to be Equilibrium from 2002.
Ooh,
Christian
I haven't
Bale,
watched that in
Emily
so
Watson,
long.
Taye Diggs. Yeah.
That's a very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I recently watched it again, and I was like, I forgot how good this fucking movie was.
I still use I'll pay it gladly, like all the time.
I just love that scene where he
It's
throws
revenge.
the weighted mags down the hallway and then
Mhm.
starts gunning people down, gets there and slaps them in. Because they're looking at him like, what the fuck are those? And he just comes out shooting. He does the flip with the G36 over his back, grabs it, and starts shooting. It was one of the coolest scenes when I was younger.
The
Oh,
gun,
love
the
it.
gun kata, right?
You're the
Uh-huh.
gun kata,
Yeah, yeah. All the
Yeah,
dudes
gun
are
kata.
trained in gun kata. Gun
Mhm.
kata.
Yeah.
The Grammaton
Movie,
clerics.
that movie also has some pretty cool dystopian.
Yep.
What's the
Yeah.
word I'm looking for? Cultural
It's mo-
commentary in it.
It's like
kinda.
martial arts.
Mhm.
Martial arts, 1984.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brave New World, but it's tomato.
Yeah.
It
We read them
ruled.
both. We read them both in sophomore English. It's all fine. Big Brother is watching you.
John, you're up.
Hmm.
As he stares at
He
his
just
collection.
stares at his collection. Yeah.
I was
Alright,
wondering
I'm
what
not
he was staring at.
gonna get too deep into it. So I'm just gonna pick my favorite movie of all time.
What?
True Romance. Christian
Oh.
Slater, Rosette. I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one is which. That's probably bad of me. James Gandolfini, Brad Pitt, very small part. It's actually written by Quentin Tarantino, and he sold the script so that he could make Reservoir.
Yeah. True Romance is
Directed by Tony Scott, late Tony Scott, I believe. But yeah, it's awesome. It's like a crime thriller. Incredibly quotable. Christian Slater at his peak. Val Kilmer uncredited as Elvis.
Yeah, he is Elvis.
Yeah. I like you, Clarence. Always have, always will.
I can never separate like Val Kilmer, Kevin Costner, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's like one amorphous person in my brain. I get them mixed up
They
constantly.
have very similar facial structures.
Two of
Yeah.
those make more sense than one of them.
Well, I know Kevin Costner is kind of the
Val Kilmer
outlier in
and
that
Jean-Claude
group, but
Van Damme?
it happens. What do you like? I know that Kevin Costner was in Robin Hood and
So was-
Waterworld,
Yes,
and that's
was actually
about that's about as straight as I can keep it.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
I
And then-
remember a conversation we had in chat where you thought Val Kilmer was in Dances with.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sounds like me. And which one played Guile in Street Fighter? Was that Val Kilmer? I think.
That was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
See, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
The little
can't
Van
separate
Damme
'em.
brother.
That is a fucking weird brain
All right. Ready?
cross, like brain wire cross to have there.
John or Dylan, one of you guys needs to write this down. Next live show, Zach's going to come on and we're going to play Kilmer, Van Damme, or Costner. And we're just going to list movies and we're going to see whether or not Zach knows.
Oh my
The
god, I
only
love
thing I'm
it.
gonna get
I
right
love
are-
it. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god, I
get
love it so
Waterworld,
much.
and I'm gonna get Robin Hood right, and that is it.
Christian Slater also in Robin Hood.
All I know
Also,
is Van Damme was
Morgan
fantastic as
Freeman?
Batman.
I don't think fantastic is the word I would choose.
Well, it was because it was Val Kilmer was Batman.
God, stop fucking with me already.
I love you, Zach.
I don't know who was the one with the bat nipples. Was that Clooney?
That was Clooney. Yeah.
That was Clooney. Yep.
He had the nipples on his suit.
The bat nipples.
Yeah,
And
that was
Oh my
Batman
God.
Forever, right? The toy advert, basically. The whole movie. was
Batman
just-
Forever was Kilmer. Yeah.
See,
wait.
I can't fucking.
Yeah.
I got
It's
this blank in my brain.
Batman and Robin was Clooney.
Batman and Robin. There we go. Oh my god, I those guys I just cannot.
I thought Kilmer was good and the movie was bad.
I agree. Although there's a Schumer cut, I would be curious to see it.
I don't think
Wasn't
I
Val
would.
Kilmer in a movie about like Muay Thai called like Blood something?
Jesus
What's
Christ,
Blood.
dude.
Was that
Which one was
okay?
it?
Which one was it?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
So Jean-Claude Van Damme was in a movie about like an underground fighting tournament, which was Bloodsport. The one with the Muay Thai base is The Quest. Also
You see why I
Jean-Claude Van
get
Damme.
confused? This is the same shit.
Well, Jean-Claude Van Damme made the same movie like 35 times.
Yeah.
This is so much fun. And
I
he's
would-
getting
This is
so
Steven
frustrated.
Seagal.
That's
Great.
bad.
This is Steven Seagal level shit. Made the same movie 35 times. How the
Oh
fuck
my
am I
God.
supposed to keep
Yeah.
the two blonde Dutchmen separate? I can't tell them apart.
Who's the other Dutchman?
The Muscles from Brussels.
Yeah, so who's the other blonde Dutchman?
And he's Belgian.
But yeah, well, close enough.
I think the bat nipples were Dutch.
One of them's Dutch, one of them's Belgian.
Wait,
I
Also,
don't know.
Val Kilmer is not Dutch. He is from Los Angeles.
With a name like Val Kilmer, somebody's Dutch in
born.
that family.
He was born and died in L.A.
Hang on.
L.A. Holland. Yes.
L.A. Holland.
The famous city in Holland, Los Angeles.
If you wanna, okay, as bad as this is, if you guys want to talk about Pokemon types, I'm like an encyclopedia for that shit.
Twinsies.
But this, I just know I can't tell the difference between blonde action actors from the mid '90s. No, early mid '90s. I can't do it.
I loved it. I can't even get that joke out.
I'm looking up, is Val Kilmer Dutch? I can't believe I've never.
I bet you.
I bet you Google says no, he's dead.
Where they'll say he's American.
All right.
Did he play a character named Dutch at some point?
No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, now see Arnold, I know.
You're thinking of Predator.
Predator's awesome. I love that movie.
All right, you ready for
I
this?
know Arnold.
All right, Val Kilmer is Swedish, Irish, German, Cherokee, and French.
Swedish and German together makes Dutch. Close enough.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's like 7 layers of Kevin Bacon, but it's Val Kilmer.
Yeah, I have a total mind blank with those guys.
Oh, he did.
Oh
He
my
died. He died in April.
Yeah, he died recently.
Mm.
Yeah.
Rip, my Dutchman. The Flying
My
Dutchman. That's what I call him now.
Bruh. Oh, because of Top Gun. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, I love Jean-Claude Van Damme in Top Gun. So good.
Yeah, he's so good.
So
As
good.
Iceland, right? Yeah, dude, he's so good.
You ever see Jean-Claude in The Island of Dr. Moreau? Fantastic.
No, that
I know
that
you guys
was,
are making fun of me, but I am so lost. I can't. I'm
Kevin
like,
Costner was great
sure.
in Willow.
I'm
Classic.
lost too, but I am in full support of
Fantastic
the
Mad
making fun
Mardigan.
of you.
dude, Val Kilmer in Bone Tomahawk. Yeah, great.
That was Kurt Russell.
All right.
Exactly.
Ha, ha, ha.
God, we had to do it for
How many of
list.
you guys can list? How many of you guys can list all the fairy type strengths and weaknesses? Just John.
Yeah, it's just
So
Weird
we'll
flex,
see
but
who's
okay.
laughing. We'll see who's laughing when you try to use a fucking dark type against the fairy type, and then I'm a cool guy.
unfortunately
I'll just hit you with some bland damage, bitch.
the dark type learned poison jab, and now you're fucked.
Depends on the dark type. I can't think of one that knows poison jab. We're gonna get into a whole thing if we
Pangoro.
rabbit hole this.
Pangoro.
No, but he's 4
yeah,
times
next.
weak to fairy, dude. Nah, that's
He
risky.
is.
That's
He is.
risky. You don't fuck with that.
So
Oh god,
I
here we
would-
fucking
here's
go.
the thing, though. My Pangoro is on a speed boost team where he goes faster. He goes first time.
You got trick room shit.
No,
Trick
speed
room.
boost. Scolipede.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Speed
went
boost, speed boost, and baton pass.
But Tom,
I'm
of course,
about to go in the
he's
fetal
shit.
position.
That's why
We've
people like
left
John
the
and Ryan
rails
don't play
behind.
competitive Pokemon because it's fucking baton pass bullshit.
I'm
I
telling
just
you,
wanna
don't,
hear them
nobody,
making fun of me some
nobody fucks with me in Pokemon. I'm a
Dude,
demon.
Val Kilmer and Detective Pikachu. Great.
I'm gonna start calling.
That joke doesn't even make sense.
I know, right? Like, it doesn't
The
matter.
joke I was trying to say earlier was I Voldorum.
Oh,
And I
that's
like
so
really,
bad.
and I like couldn't, I like was laughing at it too much. Thinking about it, I couldn't even get it out.
I have shamed my family.
So, you know,
They do that themselves. Let's be real.
yeah.
That's true. That's very
I don't
true.
even know. I might just assume.
In honor of
All right, and
In
I gotta be
honor
up for work in 5 hours, so
Yeah.
let's we gotta get going.
yeah, I'll make my movie pick. I'm gonna pick Top Secret starring Val Kilmer.
Well, which one
And
was
done.
it really? Because I don't know.
It's honestly Top Secret starring Val Kilmer.
Okay, I'm like, is it Kevin Costner or the other one whose name was lost?
No,
I've lost
no.
it.
Kevin Costner's in Tombstone.
No, that's Val Kilmer. I know that. One.
Oh!
I know
God.
that one because he plays Doc Holliday. That stuck with me.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
You better be careful. You're gonna fuck up. I'm gonna memorize all this shit. And you're gonna have no more fun.
I'm actually assuming that's what's happening.
Yeah, honestly.
Nah, he won't manage that.
Fuck you. What do you
I believe
know?
I believe in him.
Fuck
I believe
you, what do you know?
I believe in Zach. I believe in you.
At least someone does.
Damn.
Damn. Van Dam.
Cold-blooded.
If I wanted
How did
emotional abuse,
how
I'd
did
go
that
visit my
joke work out
father.
for you?
I want to put her in the oven.
Danger.
The rails are so far in the rear view.
Okay. Let's go around the horn and final thoughts. Bert.
Appreciate you guys having me on, and super stoked for this weekend. Looking forward to Wood or Ice.
Yep, you're gonna eat your weight in it.
Is that for Wood or Ice or for Wu Tang?
Yes.
It's both.
He said yes immediately.
Oh man,
Yeah,
no, as
Wu-Tang?
always, no Wood or Ice.
Oh, okay. I misheard there.
They were throwing
Let's
up
get
the
some Wood or
desert
Ice.
for Wood or Ice. Yeah.
The
And
world's
Wu-Tang.
favorite snack.
So, but yes, love being on the show. Thanks for having me. I believe I just may go watch some Bat Nipples, but I might preface it with Kevin Costner as Batman.
We are changing your name again.
You want to be careful. You want to be careful googling bat nipples. I learned that the hard way. Turn that safe search
I
on.
have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Can sure try.
Tater chip. Final thoughts?
I don't know. 3/4 of the shit we've talked about tonight.
Successful show.
Great
But
success.
but it's been fun. I've especially loved the parts where you guys have, made things difficult for Zach. That's always a
It's okay,
plus.
Tatum. You have
And-
to have a personality to understand what's going on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna stop. I'm
You-
too far, man.
I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna make you cry, baby.
She got real
No.
southern there.
That's when
She
you
was
know
going
I'm
to tell you to
serious.
bless your heart.
Bless your heart, darling. Thanks for having me. It's been fun. Yeah, that's all.
Zach, you want to go next?
Well, gentlemen, it has been a ride, has it not? This evening, I do. I gotta tell you, there's nobody I would rather have make fun of my memory deficits and watch my wife emasculate me all evening. It's been a real romp. I've loved it. Just like our wedding, all over again.
Is
Wonderful.
this just a Tuesday for you, Zach?
Pretty much.
Tuesday.
Pretty
Well,
much.
just- Pretty much.
Tuesday. Good Tuesday. There's always some bullshit.
Discord is becoming unstable.
Yeah. Dylan, you want to go next?
That makes two of us.
Final thoughts. Make sure you check your drivers and everything else for your computer because mine is fucked up and my whole computer doesn't like me right now. So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you go out watch a movie because movies are dope, especially if they have bat nipples. And Val Kilmer. Yep, he's a legend.
True story.
He was a legend.
God damn.
Legends never die.
Except Val Kilmer.
Except when they do.
He did know. He's dead. Like disco.
It's so
Have you guys ever seen The Sandlot? God.
That
Not
has
willingly.
Van Damme in it, right?
Does he play that fat curly haired kid?
Yeah, the angry neighbor was played by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The one with the dog?
Kevin Costner was the mom. I don't know how I've been gaslit into making fun of myself.
That's the goal all the time.
That's the name of the game.
Oh,
John,
man.
final thoughts?
Thank you guys for hanging out. It was a great time. Thank for filling in for us when we needed 3 people to fill Rich's spot. But looking forward to seeing the gang come to Philly this weekend. And yeah, be good to each other. Have fun. Stay out of the heat.
I will second that. Thank you guys for coming on tonight. This has been a wonderful time hanging out with you guys as always. Go drink some water. Go see Superman. Superman's a fun movie. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you
Does
guys
Superman
soon.
have bat nipples? Does Superman
he's-
have those?
He has
He's got
super
super,
nipples.
he has super nipples.
They shoot
But we all
laser
have the same.
beams.
Yeah, this is kryptonite.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't think that Kevin
Kryptonite
Costner
nipples.
would work as Superman, but I'm glad to hear rave review about it.
And he like
He's actually really good as John Kent in the last one.
his super nipples. Like, can you like what?
Bro.
How is that? How are they super?
Well, you know how like old
Attached to
Superman
his body?
characters had to like point like into the sky with their arms like this to fly. He doesn't have to do that.
Oh,
He
he
just
just
goes
uses
like
his
this.
nipples.
And
I
just
was
uses
thinking
the
like, can he
nipples.
just like use them
Arms
to like
back,
navigate
legs
his
back,
phone?
and just flying.
Can he
chest
shoot
forward.
them? Can he shoot them? Can
Laser
he,
nipples.
can he shoot them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
Laser nipples?
lasers, yeah.
Laser
Yeah.
nipples.
Like
Laser
that.
nipples.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie's probably already on the internet. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's called Austin Powers.
That's true.
But not Val Kilmer?
Oh, those are machine guns. Those weren't lasers.
Yeah,
the
they were
lasers on the
machine
shark's
guns.
forehead. That's right.
They got freaking laser beams on their head.
On their forehead. On their freaking forehead.
Well, on that note, Dylan, do you want to take us out?
And that is it, everyone. Episode 74. In 1974, President Richard Nixon resigned. So, friendly reminder, don't do cocaine. Thank y'all for joining us. Thanks for listening to DPS, and have a good one.
Bye.
Do you just look up these facts? Val,
I
like,
look up.
beforehand?
I look up like the number 74 in like media or history or whatever, and then it's just like it'll pop up like what happened in 1974 if the 74 is in like a movie title, and then I just make something up based off of that. Like it said, Richard Nixon resigned in 1974, and I go, okay, cool, yeah, don't do cocaine. Awesome. See you later, guys.
Oh, so, like,
He said make sure to erase the tapes.
what happened when you Googled?
Yeah,
What
but that would have
happened
made
when
sense.
you were? What about when you were on episode 69?
No,
What happened then?
we all as a collective, I even told him in the beginning, as a collective, we're all just going to say nice. And then that's what we did, and we ended it.
Yeah.
All right, boys
Johnny.
and gal, thanks for having me. I am out.
See you, buddy. I'll see you in 2 days.
Chicken,
Yes, sir.
let this chicken.
That's just
Got to be up early. Hasta lasagna. Thanks for hanging out, Kay.
Don't forget to take out the bots.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot
This
of
could've
outtake shit. Yeah, sweet.
Could have been real bad.
$41.
Yeah, then all bets are off. If I make it to 41, it's over for you bitches.
Why? What are you doing? Driving to our house and like
I mean, it's too soon to tell.
murdering us? I feel like that was like a weird threat.
I feel like I'll have a lot of notice.
I'll have a new car. That's fine. Yeah, Jerry, you'd be last. You'd be last. I'm a
Where's
procrastinator.
Greg? Oh, he got murdered by John. He's coming. Okay. See him in a week.
I'll just keep an eye out that window for that minivan that he gets, and when he shows up in that,
Well, no, all the bodies will be in there.
So everyone's making the trip. Fantastic.
Exactly. Exactly.
it's a
How
it's a
how
group
else
road
we-
trip.
How else are we supposed to all get together?
A group road trip. Us, John, and the police following behind him.
Yeah, the OJ chase ain't got shit on me.
Well, then somebody needs to stay alive so they can be on the phone with the cops while you're sitting in the back crying with a gun.
I'm sure John will be driving far faster than OJ was. I remember that shit. Or no, that was Al Cowlings that was driving, I think. OJ
Yeah,
was
I know.
stashing gloves in the back seat.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jared just turned 40 that year.
I remember that shit. I was a senior in high school when that shit went down. Junior, senior in high school when that shit went down.
Dude, I remember going to football practice the day he got acquitted, and everybody like yelling, "The juice is loose."
Yeah, I'm sure they were really saying that out loud at the whitest high school in South Jersey.
Oh no, this was in South Philly.
Oh, never
across
mind.
across the street from the projects.
Oh, never mind. Then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I
That
think I was only like 11.
Good old Chewbacca defense.
It does not make sense. Chewbacca's a Wookiee. They're from Kashyyyk. What's he doing on Andor?
My buddy. So Ben, right, John? Cat that killed the fucking sloths in Division.
Yeah.
So he's actually going to school for, like, he works at a law firm and shit. And I'm like, yo, if you ever have the fucking sack to use the Chewbacca defense in court, dude, you're my fucking hero for the rest of.
Is that what he wants? Does he want to do criminal law?
I'm not sure
Space?
what type of law he's in right now. He's definitely
Bird
our
law?
space lawyer. Yeah, he's definitely our space lawyer.
Bird law, possibly?
My brother-in-law is like a one of the sole like corporate attorneys. Like he does employment law on the side of the employer.
Nice.
Yeah, makes like
I'll have to ask him.
Makes like 200, makes like $250K a year, but that wouldn't help me sleep at night. That's for sure.
Well, I've already locked him up on retainer in case I get into a fucking train wreck. I'm like, this shit's gonna be pro bono, brother.
Remember that time you killed that sloth? You owe me
Pro
one.
bono.
Yeah, I seen it. 2 in cold blood.
Yeah, he just.
It was very funny.
I was watching this documentary the other day. It was about the poop cruise that happened a few years ago. The Carnival
I saw
cruise.
that just came on. Yeah.
At one point, they just cut to like a maritime lawyer, and I know maritime lawyers exist, but this dude was like not what I was expecting. Like his office was
pirate lawyer.
He was a what?
A pirate lawyer?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, like
That's awesome.
what are you an expert in? The rules of international waters? Like
Yeah, basically, he was like, "Well, I found out that I can. I was watching the news and I saw this, and it was out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, so I knew I could sue them." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, so he jumped on the case and didn't just land on his desk. Could you imagine being a lawyer?
Yeah, dude, he was such a fucking. Pun intended. He was a fucking shark. Like the dude was dressed up in like a pinstripe suit. He had this slick back hair and like a ponytail, and he had like the finger rings that were blinged out, and he had like that huge cigar that he was smoking like during the interview.
Oh, that's
his
funny.
whole fucking office was like.
Sounds like Elvis.
It was basically his whole office looked like Quint's shack from Jaws, but like nice, like if it was really, really nicely done. And then he just kept talking about how he was a maritime lawyer. Like, I mean, he had like an anchor like hanging off the wall in one of them. And there was like a shark teeth and all that stuff. I want this job.
Yeah, he fully leaned into the job.
If you catch a lawyer with a fucking pinky ring, you're getting paid.
Oh, 100%.
Getting paid.
Getting something.
Yeah, like when you. It's like the opposite feeling of when you like your lawyer comes in and his suit doesn't fit, and you're like, "I'm going to jail."
I'm going to fucking jail.
I didn't even do anything. This is small claims court, but I'm going to jail.
Yeah, I'm here over $100 check that I ran out on or something.
I ran a red light. I'm going to jail.
You go into prison.
Oh, you're telling me this is your first case? Oh no, I'm in trouble.
Don't you know how to buy clothes that fit you?
I mean, unless he was really into like big bad voodoo daddy, and he just never got over the trend of wearing big suits.
The zoot suits.
Yeah, he's just like, "Hey man, did you ever hear of squirrel nut zippers? I'm going to go see them after this case."
You ever hear of the cherry popping daddies?
What the fuck is happening in here?
Greg and I apparently are super into newer age swing music. Apparently,
You didn't get into the
Apparently.
Brian Setzer Orchestra or anything like that.
Doing the straight cat strut.
What language is this?
Apparently not
Middle-aged white,
what's spoken in Arkansas.
middle-aged white guy. Middle-aged northeastern white guy.
Okay,
yeah,
there you
middle
go.
age, mid Atlantic white guy who watched VH1 one so many times.
So once then.
Yeah. You never got into like the whole zoot suit craze that was like
Yeah,
what was it, the late 90s?
The mid to late 90s.
I had a buddy in college who had one that was like bright red.
A zoot suit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Is this your homie that you were telling me about that had the issue
Which
with
one?
females? Bright red zoot suit, pride in hell.
I told you about a homie of mine from college that had an issue with females.
You told me, yeah, you had a friend. I'm almost positive it was you, dude.
I-
Tell me about a
I
friend
thought-
that fucking had.
I thought
Probably
that,
wasn't, I don't remember.
I thought Zach was the friend.
Yeah, Zach was
No,
the-
I'm
I mean,
married.
you could have worded it that way.
No, but in college,
Is the zoot
Oh,
suit
no.
in your closet, Zach?
I know you're married.
I'm married. I know you're my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Tatum, does he have a zoot
My
suit in his
wife.
closet?
She's like way over there right now.
I
Oh,
did
shit.
link Zoot Suit Riot in the chat there for everybody's listening pleasure.
Yeah, I would say it went from what, the grunge era to the weird like blip of the zoot suit, big band revival, and then right into early 2000s boy bands. That's how music went.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, I think so it was like girl like the girl power pop rock was like 96, 97, I guess, 98. Spice Girls.
Is that 90?
I mean, look at whatever. There's a dude on YouTube who did a cover of that song, but as heavy metal, and it is incredible.
Oh, dude, our buddy's pop punk band used to cover "Wannabe" all the time. They played like a Halloween show where they all dressed up as the Spice Girls.
Nice.
It was
I don't
fun.
have the legs for that.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. Neither did actually Larry. Really did have the legs for Scary Spice.
Larry 100% had legs for Scary Spice.
Hell yeah, Larry.
And then you had Rudy. Wait, was Rudy in that band?
Yep.
Yeah. Rudy pull off pretty much anything. The dude, I remember he was a bike messenger. I remember the last time we saw him, he had like the handlebar mustache.
I think he is still. He definitely still has the handlebar mustache.
Does he really?
Yeah, because we're still friends on Instagram.
Wish I had a handlebar mustache.
Was it high school? I think it was high school. He had or maybe it was right after high school. He had the piercing that was like here. Like it wasn't like in the lip. It was like.
Oh yeah, he has his
Yeah.
like his mandible like through the bottom of his mouth and came out of his his chin.
He had like, I remember he had like the two piercings. It almost looked like he had like snake teeth coming out of the bottom of his.
Yeah.
No, he just had one. He just had the one.
That's interesting.
He had the one? I thought it was two.
He also had his uvula pierced.
That's right. Yeah.
What
Larry's an
the
interesting.
hell?
Yeah, and he had
Rudy's
his
an interesting dude.
septum. He had like his septum gauged. He used to always put shit in it.
Mm-hmm. I remember. The one thing I always remember about Rudy. We used to play. There was this park, like on the edge of town. It was like one of those wooden parks that were like one side was like a castle, the other side was a giant boat, and we used to play like.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so I couldn't find the one of them in the Spice Girl costumes, but I did find them covering Spice Girls. So that's
perfect.
Also in the chat.
Nice.
We should probably start the show at some point, right?
Yeah, I'll start after this. So we were playing. We came up with this game that was half capture the flags, half cops and robbers. Keep in mind we're in high school, so we're a little too old to be at this park. Yeah, capture the cops. But anyways, and it was also a mix of the floor is lava, so you weren't allowed to touch the wood chip parts on the ground. Like you had to basically climb ropes or the wooden part of the playground, all this stuff, and we play at night. And I remember this one time he was running, like basically, I mean, he was basically like, it was like an Assassin's Creed type of parkour run where he was running and he just jumped off this like bridge thing into a open trash can and then used the trash can to hop along the wood chips. It was like the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen anybody do. And he was just so nonchalant about it. And we were like, what the fuck just happened? He like backflipped into it. It was like just effortless. I was like, God damn. All right. We can stop shit. All right.
God damn.
God damn, Bobby. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.